Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Black Sensei Society, episode 122. We're back at it again today. We plan to talk about this crazy week of anime. Really good week of anime to talk about. We'll also talk about the next upcoming season of anime as well. And we do have a special guest. He's busy. He might show up a little bit later, so we got some other things to talk about regarding that as well. With that said, gentlemen, how y'all feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. Excited for all the anime coming out. Also a little dreaded in because it's gonna be a lot. I feel like everything starts dropping in April. So I'm saying goodbye to all my loved ones. But yeah, I'm cool. What's up, Santo?
Man, so I'm just hitting you guys with before I say anything. This is gonna be TMI, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I've been sick. I've been having pains like in the back, my back. I'm not getting old, everybody. It's like by my kidneys, right? And I'm thinking like, man, I'm gonna get a kidney stone or whatnot. Listen, I used the restroom and that shit was diabolical. I feel so much better now. So I am great. Anime's been phenomenal. Hey, we're
Now,
live.
Santo, don't do that.
It might have been a kidney stone then.
Shit.
Don't do that.
Like I said, TMI, but hey, we here. We live it.
I mean, I feel that. I feel that. I had a kidney stone before. I thought I was cooked. Then I used the bathroom. Oh damn, I'm fine.
Hey,
Just took a
man.
while.
Bro, why are we talking about this?
I'm not about to share some
Kidney stones?
Listen,
I don't want to think about you niggas on the toilet, man.
Hey,
you know.
Hey man, it is what it is.
Nah, I'm
hey,
good, man.
a kidney stone would literally like you can be the strongest guy out there. A kidney stone would put you on your knees, man. Pause.
They do hurt, indeed. Too much sodium in that diet. I toned down so much of my sodium intake since that day. So it'd be tough. So how you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed.
Wait, hold on. $2 super chat saw starting out right off rip. I just made this Bleach fan crash out in my DMs. Man, on the smoke with Bleach fans.
Yo, no, I saw like right before the pod started. Sauce. I saw a clip of him crashing out about Bleach. Like he was on deep.
What happened?
I might not agree with some of the things he was saying. He was just slandering Bleach. But
Sauce?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw it too. I was like, I always need to preface anytime we talk about Bleach, we are not Bleach haters. I'm just I always have to preface it. But for some reason, we always shit on Bleach.
Man, I don't shit on Bleach. That's y'all. Not even y'all, because Santo don't shit on Bleach either. That's the rest of y'all's prerogative.
Y'all niggas are just delusional, bro.
I've never shitted on Bleach.
Y'all niggas just delusional.
You just lied to my face, Lonnie.
When have I shitted on Bleach?
Lonnie, the 180 from you is crazy when it comes to Bleach.
Yo, it's, Lonnie, the Bleach niggas, when you tell the truth, it's slander, bro. Don't you can't
You
reason.
think Toshiro ain't
You
better than
can't. They're not reasonable.
Isn't
Don't
slandering Bleach?
Bleach fans not reasonable.
No.
They're not reasonable.
Some Bleach acolytes take away the fact that I'm the biggest Bleach nigga in this shit.
I'm the second biggest Bleach fan, ironically enough.
Lonnie, you're just saying Ty's words bar for bar. You're just taking
I'm the one that
I'm saying that I revisited Bleach.
I'm the one that talks about the light novels. I'm the one.
See, we got more people saying the Ty lies. I love Bleach, by the way.
The thing about it is that I've read the Bleach manga in entirety more recently than all of you.
And the light novels.
I'm just saying, it's just a fact, right?
Google's Q&A.
It's simply a fact.
And his Bleach Brave Soul that he updates monthly.
Am I lying, Riddell?
Real Bleach fans, me and Ty, the real Bleach fans. Y'all
Riddell, am I lying?
Wow, Lonnie's putting himself in the camp with Ty as the real Bleach fans. Yo,
No,
we know
no.
where
It's
it
just that. Is that when you? I at least I read the Bleach manga in its entirety more recent than anyone here, and that's just the objective fact.
Yeah, you could have that fact. That's fine.
And I've been a fan longer than you, Riddell.
Well, that's just not true.
How long you been a fan?
Anyhow, let's start talking about other anime so we don't go on a Bleach slander fest. Because this has been a really strong week of anime to end this season. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. I guess the first thing to talk about was the crazy Jujutsu Kaisen Yuta episode where they made sure that boy Yuta gets all the shine. How are y'all feeling about that episode?
This is gonna be anime of the year,
that was probably episode
as most of us anticipated.
I don't know about that, but
Yeah,
it'll be up
I mean, history says it will be, so it will be
the
again.
production quality is no doubt very, very impressive. Shout out Mappa. That's the animation studio, right?
yes.
Shout out Mappa.
Yuta Supremacy. I know I posted in the Discord, but like when is the girl's name Yura?
Who are you talking about?
The girl that he fights, that Yuta fights.
Bends
I
the
think
sky
so.
and does all that.
We know who you're talking about.
Yeah, like when they were walking, like all those paintings were like historical Japanese paintings, like in museums and shit. They all just like decided to put in there. That was like a cool little Easter egg. They definitely made her seem a lot more stronger than I thought she was in the manga. Like she's a problem. Like damn. Yeah, no, and Yuta just showed why he should have been the main character. That the same.
Love to hear it. What's the rest of y'all thought?
AK saying that, but you know.
We know.
I mean, to me, it just further pushes my agenda that this season of JJK, it's looking better than Demon Slayer. I'm just saying. Hi, Random.
Random John.
I watched that episode in its entirety. I thought it was great. I'm still not going. It's better than Demon Slayer 4. I just still not going that far. But this fight was fantastic. Question: is this episode better than the Maki episode?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
In terms of what? In like
totality.
I mean, it's your own criteria. I'm not going to give you criteria. So.
In terms
you
of
think is a better
storytelling and
episode?
whatnot, no. I mean, visually,
Yeah,
I prefer this episode visually over the Maki episode. Now the storytelling and the impact of the story, I enjoy the Maki episode more. But if just visually, if I turn the volume off and I just put it on there, I'd rather watch this one.
They're close to me though. Like they're really close. But I think this one right now is like the 7th highest rated episode on TV of all time right now. So
Damn. I mean, I really like this episode as well. I don't know if I would put it over Maki, but there are things about it that I enjoyed more than Maki. The thing about Maki, which was super satisfying, is her annihilating her entire clan. So that's kind of the story element you want to see, considering all the oppression throughout the JJK story. This was just a great moment to see the capabilities of Yuta in like a drawn out competitive fight, especially in this situation where instead of Maki just destroying everybody, Yuta has to not only fight against 2 high tier sorcerers, but also like be handicapped for most of it because Rico's protecting the people in the stadium, and he still handled business. So shout out Yuta, GOAT. What about the rest of y'all? What do you think is better, the Maki episode or the Yuta episode?
Maki.
Was that Mr. Ty Davis?
I actually think that the I actually like the storyboarding more in the Maki episode. Storyboarding I thought was better. I thought the character moment was better. Thought the action was better. I think everything just about it was better. It was just a better episode.
Let's go random. Miles, what are your thoughts? Maki episode or Yuta episode?
Miles, go ahead, please.
I got the Yuta one. Just a better watch. I don't really care about like the story that the Maki one had. It was a good competitive fight between like comparable people. It felt like the stakes were high. I enjoyed it.
For me, I haven't seen the episode yet. Crimson Desert, I don't care. That much taking over my life. I'm literally trying to finish Octopath Traveler. Crimson Desert has taken over my life. And then last night I was supposed to watch, and I watched Raw instead, which was cooking. But yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Obviously, I know the bait that Santo is trying to throw out there. Look, at this point, because somebody also called me out in the comments, I never said JJK is trash. They're both 10 out of 10. I just like Demon Slayer more. That's it. That's like how their animation's more. And I think that's fair to say, because even now, it's like Sancho, I wonder if you saw Demon Slayer, right? If Demon Slayer was coming out right now, you would feel, if you would still feel the same way. But hey, man, JJK has been cooking. It's just a difference of styles. Santo likes that style. I like Demon Slayer style. That's all it is, at least in my opinion.
I will say this. I think the way they did the sky ability in particular, that animation was top tier. That thing looked fluid, considering how she was able to move the screen and change up like the kind of different dynamics. Even did a little Looney Tune with Yuta's arm as well. I thought that looked so seamless that I'm extremely impressed. That I won't say this is one of the best anime fights I've ever seen, because I do think for me, when I'm judging an anime fight, I do care about the narrative of the fight itself. That kind of brings in the emotion of like what is going on, and this, like Miles brought up earlier, the stakes. But I do think in terms of like animated fights I've seen this year, just pure off like aesthetic and choreography, this is up there. This is one of the best for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is one of my favorite fights. Like, I'm gonna stand on it. I really enjoyed it. At least when it comes to me, I don't really judge fights by the story too much. I feel like a story can take a bad kind of fight and heavily elevate it, if it invokes that emotion. But this fight through and through was just amazing. I like how they fought in like what was like realistic Japan. I sent it to the group chat or whatever, but they did like real life photos of each of the locations they were kind of fighting in, and it kind of matched up one for one. They put a lot of effort into it. I thought it was dope. I really thought it was dope. Like, unfortunately, that chapter didn't have too much story. It was kind of just a fight in the manga, but I think this adaptation as a season in general has just been phenomenal.
I noticed that JDK does that a lot. Like if you like the Shibuya arc, they did something similar where you see a lot of the landmarks, which I think is pretty cool.
Representing the culture. I wonder if Gege, I wonder if he decided to become much more involved in this anime compared to other like shonen series. Because I will say JJK, all things considered, when I'm looking at this series, the amount of stuff they add to this series is actually extremely impressive, and it adds a lot to the narrative. We know Oda does it, but Oda, I don't think he did it the entire run. I think he started getting more involved a little bit later on for the anime. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what my intuition is saying. Whereas JJK, I feel like Gege, at the very least after season 1, has been very involved in terms of the way they've been expanding some of the key elements of their story. So,
well, I'll say that Gege, I think he said like a few months ago that he's been taking a lot of advice from Oda, and I think he said that Oda's the reason why he got surgery, because like Oda talked him into getting surgery after he was done with JJK. So Oda has like an influence on Gege.
shout on him. And how do we feel about the the representation of the GOAT, Yuta. You swaggy this episode. Let's be honest. Who's
I mean,
Himothy?
it was. We understand what this episode was about. This episode was a glaze fest for Yuta. I respect it. It was great.
Just handling business the entire time, man. It's nonchalant, trying to protect people while also putting hands. Oh, that shit was fire, bro. I don't lie. I'm curious to see. I did see someone. I don't know if this is real at all, but someone put an image in the. And I saw this on Twitter from like a relatively reputable anime source, about a movie for Sukuna versus Gojo. Whether it's in 2027, 2028, I'm not sure. But considering what we've seen them do with the Maki episode, considering what we've seen them do with the Yuta episode, is the expectation this is the greatest anime fight of all time from this movie?
It should be. It should be in that conversation. If you're going to give it that kind of resources, like I said, I feel like because we talked about it a few weeks ago. I feel like we do this all the time. They're legitimately, when we have conversations, when we talk about random fights, like when this gets animated, it should be one of the best of all time. Tengen Gyutaro just happened to be that because they gave it the extra fluff. It's not, if you look at it from manga to anime, manga, just how much that had the people in the chokehold. It should be. I wouldn't be. I'm not gonna hold you. That'd probably be the only fight where I'm like, I'm disappointed if it's not as good as I think it should be. It's two of the best characters in a generation going at it. It should be that good. It should be that good.
I think Mappa and Gege are putting themselves in a position where like it has to be that good because as soon as the season dropped, Gege dropped like official illustration of Gojo and Sukuna going at it, and Mappa's been hyping it up too. Like they've been posting on Twitter about it, like pictures of Gojo and Sukuna over the past few months. So we still have the season before the fight. So if they're like hyping it up before we have to watch a whole season that leads up to the fight, and they're hyping it up now, like 2-3 years in advance, then I think it probably has to be top tier. But it will be, like it's Mappa.
Any more thoughts about it?
I think it kind of. I'll answer. I think it undoubtedly will. I don't think it's like a question of like, will it, or like if the expectations are like far fetched. I think it's definitely going to be in that realm, but just off the rip. JJ Cage is one of those series. Like, I think somebody touched on it last week, maybe. The fact that it also has a lot of choreography in it just gives it that little bit of an extra level to really amp it up and make it look cool. So I think story, narrative, hype moments, just the impact of it is going to automatically be there. And then undoubtedly the actual fight itself is going to be fantastic. To touch on what Kai said, though, 2 hours is crazy. I don't think they can make that fight 2 hours. An hour? I think they could do an hour.
I actually think that it has to be. So one, I don't think it would be a movie just because if it's a movie, I think it'll be like how they did like the movie for season 3. You know, like they put the first 2 episodes. Well, for the last episode of season 2 and the first 2 episodes of season 3 in theaters for this new JJK season. It'll probably be something like that. They'll probably like a few episodes in the movie, but it's 14 chapters. It's a 14 chapter fight. Most 20-minute episodes are like on a good at pacing is like 2 to 4. So if it's 20 minutes per 3 chapters and it's a 14 chapter fight, it would have to literally be like 2 hours because it's 14 chapters.
Like the only thing I'll say, aren't JJK chapters kind of short? Like even this fight, wasn't this fight like 7 chapters?
I think some of
this wasn't.
You're talking about this recent fight that we just saw?
Yeah, this engagement was kind of long in the manga.
I don't know if it was. I don't
like
think,
6.
No, I don't know. I don't think it was that long. But also, I think that honestly, I think the reason why I think they'll do like a few episodes into a movie, but then actually keep it episodic because one, they want to release within a season, and then also like the weekly experience of that would be, I think, be better than a movie. Like,
I agree.
The weekly release.
It would.
That
It would.
like that.
I actually don't agree to that personally.
The weekly.
Really?
But no, I think this deserves
Same way the
its
manga
own-
was.
No, no. It's
No,
if it-
I'm talking about the fight. I'm not talking about like the narrative point.
Well,
I'm curious to see what you disagree
I'm saying
with
it
when
being
in
a movie
terms of
doesn't necessarily have
enjoyability.
More resources though.
In terms of enjoyability, I mean, I prefer to just it be one movie personally.
But are you talking about like you think the quality better if it's a movie because it being a movie doesn't guarantee the quality will be better than it being an episode.
Yeah, we have no idea, but I think it's possible depending on like how much money they put in a movie versus an anime episode in general. I mean, we see the increase in quality from like a Demon Slayer movie versus like the Demon Slayer anime. So it's possible, but ultimately, I don't know if it'll get a movie or not. I will say there's been like a lot of people saying it, but I'm still kind of shaky because it's March 31st. Tomorrow's April 1st. People are annoying. We already know what it,
I know a lot of people, everyone kind of, it's one of those things where everyone keeps saying it should be a movie and they've headcanon in their minds it's going to be a movie when no one's ever said that.
No, I saw someone post that breaking news that the movie got confirmed, but I don't know if
I saw the same thing on Twitter.
That wasn't real, but I'm saying I'm just more.
I don't know if it's not April 1st yet. I don't know why we're doing April.
Bro, they've been doing April Fools today.
I know you got me pissed,
bro. They've been playing on my timeline all day. One thing I'm saying is I'm more talking about generally speaking. I hear a lot of people say generally speaking. I can't wait for the Golden versus Quarter movie. I'm like, who told you that would be a movie?
Yeah, the only thing that's confirmed that we know of is like Gege posting the illustration when the season dropped, and then like Mappa posting something about Gojo and Sukuna. So at most, that means that like how Uftobo does it with Demon Slayer, they're probably working on the fight now. They're probably like already doing like some drawings and stuff like that for like probably like the domain expansion stuff. Like they're doing probably like the preliminary stuff now.
I think
how Uftobo did with Demon Slayer.
Man, if they smart, they're gonna release this John as a packaged episode as a movie and then release it weekly.
They could just do what Attack on Titan did.
100% what they're gonna do.
They could just do what Attack on Titan did, except don't wait 6 months between each special.
They don't do that, but
just re-release.
Just looking at how
they could do that, but how long was the Dragon Ball Broly movie?
About an hour and 40, hour and 30.
Yeah,
hour.
It was less than 2. I know that.
And to be honest, that movie had a lot of fuckery in it.
That is true.
Yeah, but that fight was amazing.
For sure, but that was like only the last 40 minutes of it. We spent 40 minutes doing nothing.
We're just building up to Broly.
Well, I mean, yeah,
it's April 1st in Japan right now. Maybe that's why.
I mean, yeah, because you had to reintroduce Broly to a new audience, but even after that, like we didn't. I'm sorry. I'm happy for the Kill Eye people, but we good on that, bro. We didn't need to meet anybody from the Frieza Force at all.
Broly in love, didn't care about it.
Yeah, just get bro to Earth and let him start boxing. That's all we really needed. But
she's.
I appreciate
it. He didn't need his dad though. I did like his dad and them training on that off island or off planet. Excuse me. I thought I liked that stuff, but the Frieza Force shit was just.
Yeah, we were good, bro. We were good.
So would that have been better as an episodic series?
You'd have
to as an arc.
Yeah, as an arc.
Probably
you'd have to have way more content. Probably.
I don't think so
because I'm hearing that there's a lot of fluff into it. Just hurry up and get to the fight. Like
I don't think it was necessarily fluff.
No, it was just I think I would rather spend more time with Broly and his dad than we did with Killai and the Frieza Force.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
That's what I would have rather done instead of
this thing.
And then we got Bardock rehashed. We saw that stuff again. I don't know.
They took the time in this one to kind of give us more of a look into Saiyan society than we've ever seen in the Broly movie, which I appreciated. And I'd rather see that than the Frieza Force. Like the Killai part was like the Killai part was like, this is it's cool. I got no problem with the character. Don't get me wrong. She's here now. She's not like she's bad, but at the same time, it's like, do we really need a love interest for Broly at all? Like, you know, and if you think about it, and of course, over a couple hours, a villain shows up who can whoop his ass. His dad gets killed, and then he meets a girl, and also he almost fucking dies to literally the strongest person he's ever seen. So, besides the fact that they also killed millions of people when they destroyed the South or North Pole, but we don't need to talk about that. But yeah, I think they could have focused on different things in that movie, but it was still a good movie.
Shout out Dragon Ball Super Broly. Okay, the Jujutsu Kaisen episode. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you're
about
good.
15
The
minutes.
Jujutsu Kaisen episode
Is moving
was-
crazy.
The JJK episode was absolutely fantastic. We all recognize that this has been an amazing week of anime because there's more stuff to talk about. I don't know where to go to, but I'm gonna go. You know, I'm gonna go here. Fate Strange Fate also had an amazing episode. It's just like it was competing against some big hitters, and I think it's time for. I think we should start out with R.I.P. Flat. That's tough. That boy's him. I didn't expect him to get cooked like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was not on my bingo card. So before we get into that, $2 super chat by Sauce. I'm caught up right now. We got a Tenbo in the squad.
There we go. He's talking about Kingdom.
I
I think you might be past me, Sauce. I'm not gonna hold you. I haven't read in a couple of weeks.
Shout out Sauce. How y'all feel about that Fate episode?
Man, they really jumping Yuta. That's insane.
Oh, you watching the episode right now?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch it.
No,
This
this is a
lock in.
fantastic episode.
I have not watched the episode, the last episode of Fate, so I'm not caught up. My bad. But I seen clips. Man, they got him, bro. They got him.
The way it happened too, it's like I felt something was wrong when he was about to finally tell us about Ayaka. I was like, nah, something's about to happen to the boy. Now, did I expect a shot in the gut and then a shot in the head? No, I didn't expect that. But that Flat, I thought really had staying power. I thought he could be potentially endgame. I did not see him getting murked like that. That's crazy.
Miles, like season 2 is gonna be a movie.
Oh, everybody
Yeah.
caught up with the light novels too? Okay.
Faldia's got to. That nigga Faldia's is trying to run the gauntlet, man. Faldia's is trying to get right. He had to do what he had to do.
All I gotta say,
He Flat is a problem, to be fair. He was like a
he's-
genius.
Too much of a genius. His power is crazy. He's crazy well connected, and like it's only up from there. But yeah, Flat's one of them ones for sure.
just because they don't know what it means.
Yeah, that's why I just Flat is one of those ones for sure.
Escardos, just because they don't know what that means.
Hey man, we'll see how everything plays out. You know, who knows? Flat could have figured something out because I do think he's a genius. But
I do want to say those the Fate Zero episodes they like redid, fantastic. Holy shit!
I did see that. Yeah, I did
that
see
was
that
awesome.
though.
Yeah, they kind of run through Saber's time in the Holy Grail War, man. And that it inspires me to see other older anime. Like obviously that's just short clippets, but seeing other anime be remade in like a modern style would go insane. That shit really made me smile, like from the kid in me, like man.
Especially for Fate Strange Fake, you need to watch Fate Zero first. That's like a mandatory. You can't watch this without watching Fate Zero. And I always said Fate Zero is my favorite Fate by far. I think one of the first things I said when I joined PC Anime is that Fate Zero is a perfect anime. And that moment with all three of them talking and the way he characterized them, like the Knight of Knights, the Knight of Conqueror, or the King of Knights, the King of Conquerors, and the King of Heroes. I was like, all right, Saber, you've never been one of mine, but like honestly, Aura, you got it. Right there, standing 10 toes with Alexander and Gilgamesh, you got it.
It also added an extra layer to the story because at the time they didn't kind of walk away with that kind of mindset that Lionheart kind of left with. How Alexander wasn't actually mad at Saber like her ideology itself. He was just angry about the situation. He really called spot on what was really happening. Meanwhile, when we were watching it in real time, the characters walked away. Saber was kind of feeling disheartened. She didn't know if she could measure up to them. Alexander the Great's just a bot. I'm not gonna lie. And then Gilgamesh just felt like he was that dude leaving the convo. So it adds more to it. I thought that was pretty cool.
Miles, do you think that with like the success of Fate Strange Fake that they might eventually end up fixing like Fate Grand Order?
There's a lot of content. They've tried episodic. They've tried movies. I don't know, bro. I think the popularity is going to hinge on it. I'm hoping this one can kind of be that catalyst to. It's popular enough, but it needs to get like that extra level. You feel me? Considering it goes like that, yeah, I would love to see FGO back because some of my favorite iterations of the characters are in Grand Order, so that'd be cool.
And they do have.
Do
that
we
Fate
think?
coming out?
Do we think this Fate series would be nominated for Anime of the Year? Nominated.
I think it will be.
Oh.
I don't think it's gonna win.
I'm the same.
No, I don't.
way.
I don't. I don't think it's gonna win. But I mean, a nomination would be big for the Fate series. Personally,
Hold on.
I
Let
think so.
me. It really.
JJK is a lot, but they might be in different categories though.
Well, this-
Okay,
this
it
anime
definitely
of the
could be in a different category, but let me see how much viewers it has on my anime list. I think that's very indicative on like, will it get a nomination or not?
How many get nominated for Anime of the Year in Crunchyroll? Is it like
150,000 for Fate.
6, I think, 20 or 4.
I think like 6.
Yeah.
four? Like,
So
yeah,
Fate
you
Strange
think-
Fate has like 150,000 like fans, whatever, on my anime list. You guys know what I'm talking about. You compare that to some of the other ones though, like Oshinoko got 230, Sentence got 260, and then Hell's Paradise got 330,
Levels.
and then JJK and Frieren both have over 430.
Levels.
So like it just doesn't have the popularity.
Mm-mm.
I'll be honest.
That Sentence to be Hero, I don't get it. I'm in the Vinland Saga Genjutsu with Sentence to be Hero. Man, that shit is just not hitting for me.
Don't think about it like that.
Hey,
Don't think about it like
Miles,
that.
you know, so we're always linked, man. I love it.
I just think
You don't rock with Sentence.
I just think
either?
that's just.
I just can't get it. I'm trying to get into it. It's just not. It's missing something.
After episode 3, I'm sorry, but I dropped it. I was
Miles,
Yo.
Santo, hold it up, man. Hold it up, Santo. We niggas talking about, oh, this the
Yeah,
better
Santo,
one
I dropped it after a while.
That's all right.
too.
Hero Store
I
came out,
picked it
niggas
back
came
up.
out, bro. This shit
It's
nasty.
mid, but it's good. It's just like good mid. It's good mid. It's just,
Good mid. Interesting.
I think it's good, especially with how
Niggas
this.
were saying, oh, this gonna beat JJK. All right, bro.
Oh, people were saying that?
Nah.
All right, man. You know what? You know something
Oh,
new
when
come out, nigga?
remember when that
Listen,
first
listen,
episode
listen,
came
there's a
out?
new
Oh,
kid
this
on the
is
block,
anime
nigga.
of the year.
Glazing,
The animation
Santo.
is top
First
tier.
Glazing.
This is the new
happens every
wave.
time. When there's a new kid on the block, they pretend these old kids that have been running shit ain't been running shit. It happens every time, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the first episode. I thought it was cool, but I wasn't like.
first episode went viral. People were saying it's like, oh, it's up there with Frieren and all this. That's what people were saying.
They
On
didn't do
Twitter.
that for me.
Like overhyping fights.
Miles, it didn't do that to them. It didn't do that to them either.
20 minutes, y'all. I was like,
No,
Be
Miles.
good.
Miles, let me tell you something. It didn't do that for them either. They weren't. They just.
Well,
they-
hold on.
They just-
Like to be fair,
They just
it's
wanna
rated.
dethrone
It's
something,
rated
yeah.
like an 8.2 on my anime list. Like they like this shit.
No,
Now-
people like it. People,
I
it's like I
guess.
said,
8.2. That's good.
it's good mid.
8.2 is good.
What
It's
JJK
good,
got?
it's just not top.
I'm
It's
just
just not
JJK
top
got
tier.
a 8.67, and Hell's Paradise got a 8.22.
Damn.
Those too close. This is too close, bro. It's too close. Hey, this is what I'm saying, man. Here's the thing, right?
Hell's Paradise has been phenomenal this season.
No. I'm talking about the two seems to be heroes too close to the other two. I'm saying when something is new, it gets more leniency than.
Yeah.
Put a number on it.
Hmm?
Put a number on it.
Put number on what?
Put a number on
It
Sensei.
seems to be hero. Man.
It's very-
You said it's
It's
too
like a
close. Put a
7.5.
number
With your
on
chest,
it.
Pat.
Bro,
I stand with Ty. You can say whatever number you feel, brother.
man,
I'm
bro.
with you, bro.
If we were saying it's good mid, that means we're saying that it's like a 6. That's what we're saying. That's what we're actually saying. That's what good mid is. No.
No, I kind of agree.
I do
Right,
like
it's
I do
good.
like
Give
100.
me like a
So like
6.
I give it like a C. It's a C plus. Like it's like a C plus.
Hey, listen, a C on a grading of a grading of like a TV show is a 5 out of 10. It's average, no?
Now, to be fair, because
Alright.
we are a podcast of objectivity, let's allow Random, who does like the anime, to talk good stuff
Random
about it.
was high.
We are
You good,
not
bro.
Random. Feel free to talk positive about it.
Random took all the edibles today. How
Random.
many?
Do you have
All
a
of them.
monitor to your left?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm
You
literally
look
watching the
on.
JJK
Okay.
episode right now. Yeah, I just
For
y'all
sure.
just can't hear it.
Okay.
I'm watching it move kind of crazy. But I think Sentence to Be Hero, like Lonnie said, I think it's a little bit above average. It's just good. Like I walked in there, it looks a lot like Mushoku Tensei because of a lot of the animators for Mushoku Tensei also made Sentence to Be a Hero, so I already kind of know the art style. Like it's just good. Like it does, other than I guess fights, because fights are freaking. The fights I think are pretty good for what they've offered on their first one. But once you get closer toward the end of the season, and you start learning more about the world. Like there's some really good stuff happening, like coming up. But I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, this is better than JJK." I kept mentioning every time we kept talking about anime because it is good. It is good. Is it Hell's Paradise? No. Like, is it JJK? No. Is it Oshinoko? No. But it's like a good rookie. That's all it is. It's a good rookie. It's a good rookie.
It's
Shout out, man.
Could be Cooper Flag. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Well,
I think it's great.
Cooper Flag is more than a good rookie. I'm not gonna lie.
What is it?
Cooper Flag.
I think it's great. I think it's legitimately great. Or it's legitimately good. And with what I know and looking into what's going on in the season, it's going to enter great territory. But it's not like the highest it could be. Maybe it's like around Mob Psycho at its best. But that's you got to work for that.
I'm not mad.
You got to
It's
work
a
for
good.
that.
It's a good
Mob
rotation
Psycho.
player. It's a good rotation.
Yo, y'all want
Wow.
you know what the anime is? If you want just something to be playing in the background while you're working, that's not terrible. Like it's just something to like a background anime. Sentence to Be a Hero is a good background.
I mean, that ain't my
That
side.
sounds
My
like
side
it's
was
not
fire,
good.
man.
I
I
would
would say
say I think you do need to pay attention to some stuff.
If I put a show in the background that I haven't seen before,
It's not good.
Yeah, I
feel
wouldn't say
like
I wouldn't
we
say all
would.
that.
I'd rather just put on a podcast, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't say all that. It's just above.
I ain't
It's
gonna lie, bro.
a little bit
I'd rather
above
just turn my
average.
TV off because I'm not about to
It's
waste my
it's
life.
it's a good
It's a
good slot
Save that
receiver.
bread, bro.
Just turn your TV off, man.
Save that bread.
Shout out to Sentence to Be Hero though. Shout out to them.
Real to kind of go back to the fake conversation though. Not only was like the flat stuff crazy for sure, and then the callback to Fate Zero is crazy. Also, my boy Lionheart still doing his thing. I'm really liking his character. Yes, sir, my boy. And he's coming to his own. His relationship with Ayaka, I'm curious to see how it develops moving forward. And I can't wait to see what his true noble phantasm is. Can't wait for that moment. But two other very important things happened in this episode too. One, Tsubaki's end was extremely sad as well. Not only flat, but Tsubaki, like this little girl who said, she told her what I don't know if she's dead. I don't think so because there's too much with that other mythological character that was with her. But she said, put me back to be like alone by myself. That's sad for a little girl. And then her parents, terrible parents.
Pure
Like
evil.
Shao Tucker levels terrible.
That ain't that bad.
Yeah, they're that bad.
What they do?
To watch it.
They they basically like experiment on her.
Mm-hmm.
They're like this how do I describe them? They're not undead, but they're like freaks. Right? So they experiment her and they use her as this like vessel for this spirit, if you will. And while she's like interacting with the spirit and stuff, she thinks she's kind of like in paradise, but really she's like in and out of hospitals, more experiments, getting grafted, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, and then once they felt like they didn't want to use her anymore, they planned to just cut off her hand and just leave her to die. It's like these parents are awful. So Tsubaki's trash. So Tsubaki's end, and I actually don't think she's actually dead, but that was sad. And then that boy, what's his name, Sigma?
Mhm.
He had a dog moment too. Not gonna lie, he handled business with those parents. So shout out him. He's becoming a pretty good character, I would say.
You'll see
Any
more
other-
of him in season 2. He like has to, they're kind of alluding to the trials he has to overcome. He's gonna kind of become that guy.
Yeah, I could see. Honestly, I see arguably the most main character vibes from him in particular.
Nah, not that guy. Not to that
Not
extent.
that. He said he
Yeah.
about to destroy the Holy Grail. That's talking.
It sounds good, but
Okay, all right. Shout out.
We not moved, man.
He's kind of a dog. He's a child experiment turned assassin, trying to figure out what his morals and what his purpose is. Good story. Good story. Any other thoughts about Fate before we move on to the next episode? Anime. No. All right. Next anime to talk about, I think, is very important. Is Fire Force. Fire Force had another crazy episode because we are finally entering the end game. I think next episode will be the final episode. And who knows, we might get that infamous Soul Eater reboot announcement. But one thing we can say is God Shinra is here. So thoughts on the Fire Force episode?
Animation
nice
was
callback.
great. Shinra Bansho, man, I love the black and white that they did for it. Like it was great. The soul resonance moment.
If you know, you know.
Like we saw so it was so many Easter eggs in that, just linking it to Soul Eater. Like we saw Arthur's sword get a soul, like just hinting at Excalibur.
Not just any
it's
soul.
So good.
Not just any soul, Santo. What soul was it in particular?
It's Excalibur.
Excalibur. If you're a Soul Eater fan, we all know Excalibur and who Excalibur is. Well, one of the most annoying characters, but it makes so much sense.
Man, it was great. I'm really excited for this finale. I'm hoping it does get an announcement for a Soul Eater remake, but I've been this has been, I think, my second favorite anime of the year for me personally.
Random, you seen them that episode?
He locked into JJK right now.
Yeah, I'm locked in right now.
Hey, man.
You seen that episode?
The Fire Force episode?
Yeah.
No, not yet. That's what I'm gonna do tonight after the pod.
Gotcha.
I'm not a Fire Force guy, but I'm gonna watch the last episode to see my Soul Eater guys, man.
Ty, it's really
I'm hate watching.
Hey,
We hating on. Hold on. We hating on Fire Force?
Absolutely. Not
Why?
Fire Force itself, not Fire Force itself, but I can't wait until y'all all cry in despair when there's no reveal that y'all wish you could listen.
Yo,
Okay,
what
okay.
is it? You're a
Miles,
hero,
I'm
by
with
the way.
you.
That is nasty, disgusting.
I'm with you,
word.
Miles.
Oh my gosh, how did they not announce it even though they never said they were going to?
Miles,
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
care.
Miles, this is
I don't
literally Miles, this is literally what I said about the Go to Sakuna being a movie. Niggas create headcanons and then be like, if it don't happen, like bro, y'all be seeing something disappointing.
Yeah, but I'm not one of those who's going to like if it doesn't happen, I'm going to think it.
No, I'm not. When I say y'all, when I say y'all, I'm that was joking.
Nah, fair, but
This is like
I want it to happen.
You know.
I think this is the perfect moment to like. If you were going to do it, this is how you would do it.
You know,
whatever.
you know what, Rodo? I don't want it to happen either
Yeah.
because y'all laughed at me when
I
Tokyo
didn't
Ghoul.
laugh at
When I
you,
had my
I
hopes up
did.
about Tokyo Ghoul,
But
y'all-
why though,
y'all
Lonnie?
mocked me, and then when I was
You'll just want
I
everybody
was
to be
getting
miserable,
excited for the Hell Arc.
No.
I would mock me. So if
This-
I don't
yo.
get to eat, y'all don't get to eat either. I hope we
Do y'all
all
see the- do y'all
get
see
That's crazy.
Y'all see
Lonnie.
the pattern here?
kumbaya shit.
Do y'all see the pattern? No
Just
one
because
said
Tokyo Ghoul hurt you,
No one said
they did it
Hurt
to you.
people,
We did it.
hurt people,
No,
hurt
no,
people,
no.
man.
The pattern
Yeah,
is
Tokyo Ghoul hurt me.
fans-
I want y'all to hurt too, and I
fans
love
think-
Soul Eater.
The pattern is
I'd rather be hurt and y'all be hurt too.
the pattern is that because fans so love these stories, they create headcanons of what they want to happen, and then when it don't happen, they be mad. They be mad at the wrong people. Their anger
Exactly.
is missing. It's like no one told you Tokyo was getting a remake. Who told you that?
Nobody told you that.
No one told you.
Nobody told you that.
No one told you. No one told y'all that Kubo was making a hell art. Y'all made that up.
Yeah.
Y'all made that up.
Well,
no one told y'all Sony was gonna reboot. No one told y'all Ghost of Kuna was gonna be a movie. Y'all make these things up, and then when they don't happen, y'all anger get misguided.
We believe Kai.
I don't know what to tell y'all.
This is the problem. Because I'm pretty sure I remember this. The episode before where you were like, there's a big announcement for Tokyo Ghoul. And I think all of us were like, slow your roll, bro.
They
like,
said it was a big announcement.
Yeah, and it was. You got a museum.
Shut up.
You can literally go to the shit.
You got some artwork, man.
No, this is the problem. Ty, everybody, put me on a big screen real quick, Rendell. Put me on a big screen. This is the problem. This is the problem with this in particular. Where's it at? This is the problem with this part in particular. A museum for an anime is really huge. They get to the point that you can go and see, look at the facts, look at the early drawings and shit. That's crazy. I don't know any other anime that's done that besides like One Piece. But no, because Lonnie wanted the fucking anime so badly. I had to fucking do it. You did it to yourself. You did it. You did it, Lonnie. And I didn't accept that. We're gonna keep fucking doing this again. Because guess what? In 2 years, I bet a big Tokyo Ghoul announcement gonna come up. All of us out here gonna look at you and say, you know what's gonna be? It's gonna be a fucking gotcha game, and you're gonna be fucking hot, and I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna laugh at you hard.
Gotcha
You deserve it because you keep doing it to yourself.
Oh my god! I ain't gonna lie. It might be.
Come on.
It might be that. It might be like a
Random. You're right.
You're
right. And the light died in me, and now I want that light to die in everybody else.
You're good. Nobody else is doing that. Nobody else is doing it out here.
I hope we don't get no Hitman Reborn. I hope we don't get no.
That's a y'all thing. I'm chilling.
What's going? Not no bruh. I hope we don't get Berserk. None of that. I want us all to suffer. Yeah, we all.
Berserk's still coming, and we're good. We're good.
Yeah, be good.
Me and Ty accepted that shit ain't gonna happen. We accepted it. Like we accepted it. You're the only one who's still putting out hope. She ain't coming back, Lottie. She gone. She gone, bro.
She gone, bro.
She gone.
Yeah.
Well, to kind of reroute a little bit back. So the Fire Force episode came out. I agree with Santo. I think the animation is spectacular. The contrast between God Shinra and then the Evangelist, and then like the rest of the world being like filled with like black fire is great. And there's some really interesting themes here in terms of humanity wanting to kind of end themselves. And another topic of conversation. I think Haumea is one of the more sympathetic villains in anime. I'm not gonna lie. What she's gone through her entire life, we'll get into that in a second, but I do think there's some interesting themes regarding Shinra and his answer versus Haumea and what she knows in terms of like the flaws of humanity, them going towards their doom, them suffering. And then the very interesting question from this episode is, yeah, but Shinra, you're strong. What about the weak? How are you going to help the weak? So yeah, this episode in particular was had some really interesting themes for that.
Wow, that was a great episode.
I don't even know what that means by Jaden.
I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you, Riddle. I got you after the pod.
Bet. But that is interesting. We're going to find out what Shinra's answer to her question about like how do you like help those people in the finale. So that'd be pretty dope to see. Any Santi, got any more thoughts regarding the Fire Force episode?
Nah, man. I'm just excited to see it. I'm ready to see him create death and how what his answer is to the whole dilemma with Haumea.
Yeah. But I guess I'll bring the question back here. Haumea, I feel like Haumea doesn't get talked about as like one of the more interesting villains in anime history and manga for some reason. Why do you think that is?
Honestly, I think it's the IP. IP isn't as
I'm going to say
popular
that,
as the mainstream, the JJKs, the MHAs, even the Black Clovers. It's just not. That's the only reason. But she's like you said, it's a very sympathetic character. Like going through every day, listening to the despair of every human on the planet, and not being able to turn that off is crazy.
Yeah, that sounds pretty crazy.
It's just the IP. It's amazing because I think anybody who's seen Fire Force, you don't have anything really glaringly bad about it. That's why I say I'm like it's if it came out in another time, or maybe just because it came out if it came out right now that all the kind of big ones are ending, maybe people would read it more. It's a very good show. It's just it didn't have the PR of a My Hero, or it didn't come out the box like JJK did. It just kind of got pigeonholed, but but it's just the way it is. Just
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
and not just that, like not only does she hear the cries of despair of everybody on the planet, but then she literally can hear everybody's thoughts. So everybody that's trying to get an angle, every conversation that she has, she hears somebody's thinking. And the one person that literally cares about her, like, dies.
The dynamic with
What's his name?
Chiron was fantastic.
Yes, like a guy that literally his power, he could just like absorb energy and reflect it. And the way he helps her is that he lets her beat him up just so she can get some kind of relief. And that's the only time he turns his power off, because he read his mind, and the only thing that he had in his head was unconditional love for her. And his
It's
death,
it's so good. How Maya's villain story is one of the better ones, and we probably, if we talk about like underrated villains, she definitely needs to be making that list, because honestly, like I say, underrated villain. How much of a villain is she really?
I mean, she technically is a villain, but it's one of those that it's justified type thing. Like we get it.
And she's only doing everything based on like what she knows. Like she said, people want it took a god to reshape the world to fix it. Like she was kind of right with like what she was doing ultimately. Shout out Himothy, man, great villain, needs to be talked about more. Going to the next anime that was really good. Well, not much to talk about it, but we might as well say something about it, considering it is the highest rated anime of the season. Frieren finished up 10 episodes. The ending was kind of whatever. Like the big highlight for the season was definitely the fight with that one snake dude. But it seems like they're about to go into another arc with a very dangerous demon. But Frieren's over. And any thoughts about Frieren?
Obviously, let me just get my glaze out the way. So obviously, right now, if I had to rank it, Frieren was my favorite of the season, not just because I really like the show. I just getting a little bit of everything from the Stark's date to learning more about Frieren and the original party, to obviously the fights. Like we got a little bit of everything in these 10 episodes that just make Frieren. And then we also got to see some other side characters show out in a really cool way to support the main cast. Like Frieren's so good. JJK's right behind it, but I assume by the end of the JJK season, JJK will probably be on top. Like it's just good. It's just very good. And it makes me sad that, Miles tried, he just couldn't get it, but it's just very good. It's the best part about it, in my opinion, is just like it's always a good watch, no matter what's going on, because you can definitely relate to all three characters, but especially for me, like I get times where I get incredibly lazy. So me and Fern, I definitely get how Fern gets sometimes. I just really like it, man. I just really like it.
I think this season was a really good Stark season.
Mhm.
It was a really good.
He's the
Stark.
number one. He's the number one guy leaving. After at the end of this season.
Yeah, this is really good. Really good. Now I don't watch this anime weekly because I already read all of it. But anybody want to say anything about Hell's Paradise?
I thought it got like unwarranted hate in the first season because some people didn't like the animation, stuff like that. And I thought Mappa really put their foot in it this season, and they did a phenomenal job. It's never going to amount to like JJK or Chainsaw Man. I know it's in that dark trio, but it's still a great watch. And I think this is like kind of the best part of the series because story-wise, it kind of gets a little bit downhill after probably the first half of the third season. It's probably gonna go downhill, but they did a great job, and yeah, I was really impressed.
Shout out Hell's Paradise. All right. Any other like final episodes from this recent week you guys want to bring up before I move on to the next thing? No? All right. So, gentlemen, this is what I think we should be doing moving forward because I think this is a just good recap. Even though we kind of already talked about the anime, I think this just kind of formulates our thoughts in a more clear way because we love ranking stuff. So, what I'm going to have us do here is basically just pick the top 5 anime of the season. Simple as that. Top 5 anime of the season based off our own thoughts, our own criteria. Determine it based off yourself. And then I have a bigger idea once we start talking about anime from the next season, but we'll get there. What is he saying here? I have to change it. There was a 50 billion fund announced last Wednesday, and Black Manga. You all like to engage with that. Oh, shout out. You know about that, Ty?
No, I haven't heard of that.
I tried to look into it just now and I couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm.
Drop a link, Elka Bulan, and we'll look into it. All right. So, number 1 to number 5. Where should we start?
What number 1 is?
Yeah,
I haven't watched much anime. I'm a manga guy, but
Say the one you know though.
yeah, JJK, man. Hey, man.
I'm in agreement.
I think that's consensus, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, to y'all, but
What do you?
they can win.
What's
I have
your
Fate. Fate is my favorite anime of this.
We're going 1 to 5 right now. I thought we were just listing them.
Well, do you guys just want to list the 5, or do you want to rank it?
I think we know our 5. I'm not gonna hold you.
I think we should. You know what? Let's put the 5 up first, and then rank them.
Okay. Well, one of them, JJK, Culling Games, and then Fate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Fate, Strange, Fake, Frieren, season 2. So these are like guaranteed top 3.
I want to say Fire Force is up there.
I agree.
Final season Fire Force, I feel like has to be up there. Honestly,
yeah.
Not before Hell's Paradise.
I think yes. I think before Hell's Paradise, Fire Force goes up there.
Hell's Paradise, Fire Force. I think it was. Oh man,
but we're just listing. We're just listing them right now. We can fight.
We are, but okay. So I think I'm the only person who watched this anime. I think Journal with a Witch is a top 5 anime this season. So that's kind of like, well, I know I'm the only one who watched it. I think it's one of the best slice of life I've ever seen. So
I'm watching. You and I are total opposites.
That shit is peak.
That shit is great, bro. It's like I haven't had a good one like this. a good show like this come
Freaking
out.
JoJo's.
Yeah.
I'm not
Shout
even
out
gonna hold it.
JoJo's.
I'll take that first episode.
Sancho, what once every season, you just
Like
look for
Frieren
that
also
really
put
good
JoJo.
slice of life, and they
Mhm.
fucking found it.
It is
Oh, Sancho, we
hilarious.
should talk about that. We should talk about that anime for real. It's so good. I don't know shit about these people. I'm locked in. I want everything that good happen to y'all, please. Whew.
Okay. So we're in a little bit of an interesting situation. Are you guys trying to say you and I is top 5?
I'm
I don't
only
think.
Sancho and I have
don't think
watched
so.
it, so I don't think it's top 5, but it's really good.
Okay.
Like me,
Well-
my favorite anime this season, and you guys know, it's been MF Ghost. Like, and I know none of y'all have watched it, so I'm not even gonna call it. But hey, if you know, you know.
Okay. Well, I'll just say I don't need to make a case for people who haven't watched it, but I do think eventually you slice of life guys will watch it. And I'm gonna say it now. I think it's you're not gonna watch a Journal with the Witch, Santo? Or you
Oh
you
no,
have to see the comment?
I was responding to Kai.
Oh, okay.
No, just no.
Well,
I agree. I low-key agree. I'm not
for the slice of
Nah.
life guys, I think you guys will watch the anime eventually. And I'm gonna say with confidence that I think it's like a stamped top 3 anime of this season. But I just want to shout it out for people that I am a ball knower. It is fantastic. So, but are we saying consensus wise, since we're a democracy, Fire Force and Hell of Paradise? Is that
I
that
think
what we
that's the
talking?
5, to be honest.
I think that is
No
the 5.
Oshinoko guys here?
Riddell, you were the only
I
person
don't-
that was watching that.
Random. No, I wasn't. I was not watching Oshinoko season 2.
No, you're the only person that's
No,
watched the
just
anime.
the series in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I stopped watching it after I learned about the manga.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. That you were the
Random.
only
He
one
doesn't want that
watching it.
associated with his name, man. Just don't associate.
Thank you,
Okay,
Mago. Thank you. Thank you.
Just don't
Thank you.
associate that with his name.
I don't know how much slander I have to give this series before we.
Nobody,
No.
Riddell. All I'll say is you're the only person that's watched it. Don't add any more shit onto it.
And
bro.
that was too much.
That exactly. I don't like Miles gets it. With that said, Golden Kamuy final season got an 8.42. Apparently that's really good.
I haven't seen
That's
it.
cool.
I read the
I wanna-
manga; it's really good.
Every time I hear Golden
But-
Kamuy, I think of Ninja
Oh,
Kamuy.
Don't.
Jack John
No.
said it, and I agree. Tojima wants to be a Kamen Rider was great.
I have that on my list. I'm gonna binge it.
Top 5 great.
It is no, but it is
Okay.
great. It's a
All
great
right. Well,
watch.
I'll put the final 2 names: Fire Force final season, and then Hell's Paradise. Was it season 2?
Yeah.
Season 2. All right. These are our top 5 for the winter season. Now is it time to rank it in order?
Low key, it's already in order.
I like just the way it looks. Oh no, I
Low key,
lied.
it's already.
I lied. I will put Hell's
No.
Paradise right at 4, and then that shit perfect.
Nah,
I agree.
I disagree.
The only thing I would do for me personally is put Frieren at 2. That's what I would put.
So we got a jumbled mess for the top 3 because I would put Fate at 1. So
If we're going off of like favorites, then like favorites, I'd probably put Fate at 1. But like if it's best, then JJK 1, Fate 2.
I think JJK clearly the best.
Yeah, JJK is clearly the best. It's not my. I enjoyed Fate more just because I love the Fate series, but
Let's say Fate 1 then.
no, but JJK was clearly better than.
I don't know about clearly better, but I would say the production's clearly better.
I think it was clearly better.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
At all. But it is one of the most impressive productions in animated adaptations I've ever seen. So I get that. I get that like part of it.
If I was gonna put them in tiers, I think like Fate and JJK are in their own tier, and then it would be Frieren, and then everything else
Okay.
this season.
All right. Well, I guess the controversy. If JJK stays one, fine. I ain't impressed too much. Fate Frieren. So is Random the only one who wants Frieren to move up?
My personal list, Frieren's number 1, but
I respect it.
I hate telling good people bad news.
Random cooking. Frieren's fantastic. You know, that is interesting. Well, actually, you're not. I don't know if you're as high on the JJK adaptation as like Santo is. So never mind. But shout out Frieren. Okay.
I mean, JJK was really good.
Miles, where you at? Miles, where you at? Frieren?
Man, honestly, I don't want to hear that. Honestly,
No.
Miles, I'm fine with 3. I'm fine with 3.
No, Miles. Me and you were always like this, and I think we're like this on Frieren. So I was wondering where you was at.
That shit not worse than Fire Force, but I'd put that bitch in 4 for surely.
No, I was asking, are you still on season 1 or are you in season 2?
Oh, you're asking me where I'm at? Oh, nigga, I finished that little season 1. I'm not picking that shit back up. We good. I saw what I needed to see. I understand, who was targeting, who was for, and that person is just not me, and I think that's okay. I don't think it's bad or anything, but it's just not for me.
That's real. I don't think Frieren's for me either. But
that is fair enough. Everybody has their own things that they like and dislike. That's fine. With that said, Hell's Paradise and Fire Force 4-5. Are we keeping it the way it is, or are we making some changes?
If you guys want to flip them, it doesn't really matter to me.
Lonnie, stand with me and let's flip them bitches. Because I'm not gonna lie, every complaint I had about season 1, I feel like was addressed in season 2. That bitch felt like it had a story. I saw the characters progress to a point where it made me stop watching this season, and I read the manga. So I think that counts for a lot. I thought they did a lot of rights to wrong what they did in season 1. That Fire Force shit, man. I saw the little fight. I saw that fight of the year, man. That Arthur shit, man. That shit just wasn't.
Let's not start hating on those.
I'm just saying that shit just wasn't percolating how I would need it to be to put it above Hell's Paradise.
Hey, you know something, Miles? That was like a fight that I heard about before I even because I watched season 1 of Fire Force, and that fight came out. I didn't even know it came out.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
I mean, it did its job. It was like extremely highly rated. It did everything it needed to do. But I will say, the fight could have been better.
No, I'm just saying from a standpoint of obviously different level of popularity. Everyone's seen clips of that Maki Slaughter. Everyone's seen clips of that Yuta. I haven't seen one clip of that Arthur fight. I'm just saying. I ain't seen that one.
I don't think Fire Force be trending like that, unfortunately.
No. That's what I'm just saying. That as far as
but that's
the point.
I don't think it could.
Yeah. What he's saying is that everybody was talking about this fight, and then it came and it just went.
Flash in the pan.
I tell anime fans all the time, not everything is going to feed families. Not everything is going to break internet. Not everything needs to be fight of the year. Can it just be a great fight? And let's move on.
Sure. That's a fact.
The problem with that, Santo, is that people were saying for years that, wait till this fight comes out. Wait till this fight comes out. People were saying, I think the hype and discourse around it that it was going to be the fight of the year. People have been saying that for like the last 3 years when it comes to Fire Force.
Delusional.
So
it didn't have the
I agree.
It didn't have the studio backing to be fight of the year, but it delivered in terms of like it was like rated like a 10 out of 10 episodes. So it did its job in terms of delivery.
It did, yeah.
It did do.
I need to see that sample size of those people that voted to give it its ranking. How many were fans of Fire Force and how many were?
I don't know how many people were fans of Fire Force.
I'm not saying you do. I just need to see that type of information just so I can gauge why it had that number.
You know, so crazy, Miles. The way I was thinking myself, I'm like, okay, I guess all 5 Fire Force fans said it was 10 out of 10.
Yeah, like who did they poll? Who did they poll?
I love a cool.
So it's 6.8 thousand people. There we go. 6.8 thousand.
And how many niggas voted on JJK?
I know. He said I'll make the 6.8.
That was crazy. He voted that bitch 10.
Let's see if I can find it real quick. No.
Kai, like I agree. I don't care about these ratings either. I'm just saying there's a clear whoever's voting for this has to be a fan. Because I'm saying if the fight was supposed to be groundbreaking, break the internet, mind you, Gear 5 didn't break the internet. That's another combo. But if it's supposed to break the internet, I should be able to at least watch it and walk away from it thinking, damn, that was a good fight. I didn't even get that.
But
So
you know what?
it's kind of like a J. Cole for the fans thing. The fans, you know what I'm saying? That culmination, y'all fucked with it. It's a good dude. But that shit is not. Mm-mm. Nah.
Hey man. All right, fair enough. All right, with that said, this is our top 5 anime of the winter 2026 season. We have actually, you guys wanted to flip Hell's Paradise and Fire Force. Santa, you gonna fight back?
I don't. I think
I
Fire
know you
Force.
gonna fight back.
This is
I'm gonna give you the opportunity.
this to me is the best season of Fire Force. Everything coming up to its
sorry for you.
culmination in terms of.
This is the best
I didn't
season?
interrupt you, Miles.
My
Yes,
fault. You
this
got
was
it.
the best
My
season
fault,
of
my
Fire
fault,
Force.
my fault. That's bad, but my fault.
I don't think that's bad at all.
Nah,
I think this was the best.
You didn't interrupt me. My fault. I apologize.
I was just disgusting, bro. I
Cook,
love you too.
Santo. I'm rooting for you. Go crazy.
But honestly, I generally think that this is the best. This is the best season of Fire Force in terms of character development, in terms of characters' culmination, the finality of their stories. We're actually seeing great animation. I Please don't listen to the loud minority of, oh, this is supposed to be the best fight or whatnot. No, it's still fantastic. It's a fantastic fight. I do think that the finale of this season is going to be up there with one of the best finales in anime, personally, if they do land it. So I do think that this belongs higher than Hell's Paradise.
For sure.
Mm.
I just have a
fair.
question. And it's not even like a slander question or anything.
No, go for it.
Do you feel like the animation from like the earlier seasons is better than it was now? Because I remember a lot of hype and clips from the earlier seasons and the animation looking really clean and things like that. Do you think it was a dip or am I tripping?
I think it was consistent the entire time.
Okay.
I agree.
I think like when things started like changing, like when the reality changing, they went with like a kind of different art style, Miles, and that's why it seems a little bit different or off, because like it's all reality bending and shit like that. But I don't know. I don't. Santo, I feel like maybe the story, like the story that happens in the manga in this part is better than what happens in season 1. But I feel like if I had to rewatch it, I probably would rather rewatch season 1 of Fire Force than season 3.
I think it's because of the pacing. They had to fit too much in 13 episodes. I think that's the biggest problem with this season. I think Arthur versus Dragon ideally would have been 2 episodes. I think ideally it would have been 2 episodes.
I agree.
So I had a question for Santa. Do you feel like season 3 like has enhanced what happened in the manga for Fire Force, or did this do it justice?
I think it's a great adaptation. I think they're hitting all the parts that they need to hit. Yes, it does feel a bit condensed, but I don't feel like I'm missing anything with the adaptation that's going on right now. That would be my answer.
Yeah, because I personally think like it's just like it's hitting the marks. It's like doing the job, but it's not like it's not like enhancing what I read in Fire Force, at least to me.
But that's not the norm, to be fair.
But
Yeah, no, that's
yeah.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like it's okay that
Okay.
it's okay that it's just solid. Like, but I feel like if we flip with Hell's Paradise, I feel like it kind of enhanced what we were reading in the manga.
Okay.
How so?
How- in
Explain.
what way?
If
Yeah, good question.
I think with the pacing, and I feel like especially with like the colors and the themes that happen in Hell's Paradise, I feel like it's better on screen than black and white. I feel that Gabi Maru is a little bit more like not expressive character, but I feel like he's represented a little bit better in the anime than in the manga. And I feel like I feel like the side characters also hit a little bit more in the anime than the manga, in my opinion.
So don't you think that that could be said the same regarding Fire Force in terms of colors, the way the characters express themselves and whatnot? Isn't that being enhanced also in the animation for Fire Force?
I guess, but like the story, I don't feel like the story part is being enhanced in Fire Force. I feel like, well, because of the pacing, it might be the pacing for me, but like I said, the first season I feel like is just a better product than the third season.
Interesting. So it's hitting every mark that it needs to hit. Animation's great. Color wise, it's really good. The colors are very dynamic in the anime. I don't get the pushback. I'm sorry. I don't get the pushback.
I'm not saying because I'm not saying it's bad. I think a good comparison would be like John Wick and like John Wick 3. There's more money in John Wick 3. There's more stuff in John Wick 3, but I still think John Wick 1 is better. I think the story in John Wick 1 is better than John Wick 3. Not that, but John Wick 3 is not bad at all. It does justice to the franchise, but in terms of like the story, pacing, and everything like that, I think John Wick 1 is a little bit better than John Wick 3. But
do you think it's because of if we're talking the story is better? Do you think do you take into account, and this is a question for everybody, do you guys take into account the impact of what that first like introduction of a story does? I don't know if I don't know if
Can you repeat the question one more time?
Correctly. Like, do you get extra points of the impact of that initial introduction of a story? Because I think story-wise, John Wick 3 is better than John Wick 1, but the impact of John Wick 1 is unmatched.
Was John Wick 1 was John Wick 3 the one where they had the dogs and shit at the pivotal part? He had the 2 dogs, or is that the one with the
one with Jennifer Lopez?
The one with J-Lo? Yeah, that shit was ass.
Was it
compared to the first one? No, it wasn't Halle Berry in it, was it?
Oh yeah, was it?
Yeah, it was Halle Berry was the dogs.
Yeah, that.
No, okay. Talk about Halle Berry.
John Wick 1 is way better than that movie.
But there's more money in John Wick 3 and like the fight. I mean, you could say maybe some fights are better in John Wick 3 and stuff like that. But I feel like the story and pacing and everything like that in John Wick 1 is better. Same thing with Fire Force. I feel like Fire Force, the first season, is better paced. I feel like maybe not the fights. Yeah, there's better fights in like that. Because this is also the end of Fire Force. So it's like,
wait,
do we tax it for the being like how you said like, oh, do we value like the beginning? We also have to like maybe value the end. I do both. So like I just feel like the beginning. I feel like in the manga, the ending of Fire Force's beginning is better than the beginning of Fire Force, but not in the anime for me. I feel like the first season.
And I'm gonna push, and I'm gonna push back a little bit on the John Wick 3. John Wick 3 Parabellum is the one where they introduced the ballerina, the backstory of John Wick and him. The pretty much a big lore dump of John Wick's backstory.
Yeah, it was a lore dump. It didn't really give like.
Is that the one where they fight at the hotel?
Yeah,
I mean, they fight it.
Like the big fight at the hotel at the end of
I thought that's the second one.
That's the second one where he shoots the dude in the
head.
Oh
no, that's Halle Berry. That's Halle Berry and the dogs in the third one.
That's the second one.
That's my bad. Yeah.
I'm trying to like. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Remember the third one? He starts off with the we went off on a crazy tangent, by the way, my fault. But the third one, doesn't he start with the he starts with a samurai dude, right? He starts in like Japan.
That's the fourth one.
That's the fourth one.
The third one is that.
Oh, the third one. That's when he's running in New York.
I remember is Halle Berry fine ass with the dogs. That's the only part I remember.
The third one was
okay. The third one he goes to Egypt.
Yeah, the third one happens. Remember, the third one happens right after the second. The third one happens.
I'm pretty sure the third one is the hotel because the second one.
Listen. Okay, hold on.
Hold on. I just want to wait before you go, Random. I'm gonna let you go. But the third one is right after the second is hilarious, by the way.
Yes.
After two.
Sure. Okay, for sure.
All right. So look, the third one happens right after the events of the second one. Like right after bro killed guy in the Continental. That's when it starts with Keanu running in the streets. Like he's already in danger. They've already put the bounty on him.
Yeah,
and
then he had to go back to the
Halle Berry and the
hotel
dog.
eventually to fight the guys after him. That is the third one, the one where the big fight at the hotel is at, where it's him and the other dude.
Are Halle Berry and the hotel in the same movie?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. No, the second one is where he goes after whatchamacallit, the big wig,
the Italian dude. Yes. Yeah. And the dude was a fucking coward and hid in the hotel, and John Wick said, I'm like that, and blew his brain out. That Common is in the second one. Common is in that movie.
I'm talking about the third one where he goes back and the guy betrays him. Like his old friend, he betrays him.
He shot him at the end. Yeah,
that's the one. Remember when he gets shot off the
thing, and then he gets shot and he falls off the hotel,
and he hits, and he literally does a Spider-Man fall and hits.
Yeah, that shit was
40 things on the way down.
Yeah, that's
how bro survived that.
He got saved by the guy with the pigeons.
He got saved by the homeless dude, Lawrence.
Bro,
Morpheus saved Neo.
Yeah. Morpheus saved him. Yeah,
he was dead when he hit the pavement, bro. Like that's
Mini magician, man.
Bro, but when they started having gunfights with the suit jacket like this, that's when I was like, y'all just crossed the line just a little bit.
To me, random. That's when the shit got fast and furious. I'm talking like you shot a nigga twice, he's already dead. They're mag dumping dead niggas. I was just like, man, this is getting out of order.
Bullets.
It got out of order. There was a scene, the dude was underwater. He shot him twice underwater. I'm like, okay, the dude's dead. He puts him in a headlock and keeps shooting him. I'm like,
he puts him right underneath his.
He underwater. John Wick 3, man. I'm gonna rewatch Santo for you because you my nigga and you my co-host. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rewatch it and I'm gonna try not to hate. Okay,
but it still ain't better than 1.
It's not better. It's not better than 1.
I don't think it's better than 1, and I think 4 is better than 3 as well.
I agree. I was about to say
4 is better than 3.
4 is fantastic. Hey, okay, so Santo gave a good
ass kicked in that movie.
Random, do you agree with Santo that Fire Force is number 4?
Yeah.
I don't like that confidence, Riddell. I feel like
confidence. Wait, Riddell, how many?
Man, at that point, just put it at 5. Bro.
How many episodes of season 2 of Hell's Paradise did you watch?
No, no. You're put it at 5. Put it at 5.
Damn. Okay. All right. Well, this is our final list. Hell's Paradise.
No confidence, random. No confidence.
Hell's Paradise. So our final list for the top 5 anime of winter 2026. Number 5, Fire Force final season. Number 4, Hell's Paradise season 2. Number 3, Frieren season 2. 2, Fate Strange Fake, and 1, Jujutsu Kaisen Culling Games. With that said, now that we're ending this season, we are starting a new season, and I do think it's worthwhile to talk about spring 2026. Now, I do have some thoughts on like how to make this a very interesting thing with like a draft thing, but I'll tell you guys that afterwards. Spring 2026. What are we hyped about?
How much time you got, bro?
0 right there.
Sancho, me and you finna be eating this season. Woo-wee! I mean,
it's Isekai year.
We eating. Obviously, this season in particular, I'm really excited for this ReZero season. It's gonna be really fucking good. Like, I'm not gonna hold y'all. This should probably be the best anime of this season. ReZero should be. It's gonna be really good. With everything going on. I don't want to spoil, but people coming back, like it's gonna be really good. But that's not saying that there isn't other ones. Obviously, right next to it, you're gonna start of something I don't think we've ever really seen out of an isekai. That's not a long running one. 6 straight cores of the time I was reincarnated as a slime. The crazy part is in the next 2 seasons, you're gonna get 4 out of the starting 5 of the best isekais ever made in the next 2 seasons.
Okay, well, Shout out ReZero season 4. Of course, you have my favorite isekai. That's an Japanese story, just to kind of cover all my bases. Slime season 4, looking locked in. I like season 3 because I actually like the politics and the narrative and the world building, but it looks like they're going to start boxing again, and I'm hyped. I'm locked.
The world building in this season is going to be really good. Is what they have to tell you.
Here, man. Shout out. Slime, we back. And Slime is about to go on a crazy run, right? With like
60 episodes or something like that.
Shout out Slime.
That's insane. They saw it and they said, we need the whole year. What? We need the whole year. What about our other projects? I don't give a fuck. We need the whole year.
Goated. Goat
Figure
shit.
it out.
So that's season 4. Season 4, another season 4. The enemy of season 4 is Classroom Elite.
I think it's gonna be a banger. That's gonna happen. Yeah.
Is this when
honestly you can never go wrong with Classroom of the Elite. Like it's always solid.
Mm-hmm. Is Lonnie, are you caught up enough with the series or no?
I'm not caught up enough, but I know what some of the stuff that happens in season 4. So I think it's gonna be
this
it's like favorite season.
Yeah, I mean it's another good one. I thought season 3 was a little bit below their usual quality, but it was still good. So I think they're gonna pick it up with this one to kind of just let people know, like, yeah, like this is also one of the better ones out. And also, I think the fact that they've been able to, I think even the third season give you a plot twist. Like, you know, they always do like, oh, this all went into my plan, the thing that he says at the end of every season. And then when he lays it out for you, you're like, damn. I feel bad for his girl in season 4. I ain't gonna hold you.
My only thing that's like, I kind of hate. I'm you guys already know I'm not a big fan of like harems, so sometimes it feels a little like that. So
I don't.
Riddell, when you that nigga, sometimes it's not your fault.
Like, he don't give a fuck about them though.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying that to be funny. Like, he literally does not care about him.
I know. I think he's a good character, but it makes the other characters kind of
do what the hoes do. You can't control them.
It's fine. Hey man, shout out Classroom Elite. I'm not gonna hate.
Don't hate him because he's beautiful, nigga.
With that said, we got. I think this is final
Last
season of
season.
Dr. Stone.
This is it.
Last season?
This is
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Wait, you read? Have you read the? Pause. You read the manga?
Yeah.
How do you? Okay. Don't spoil. How do you feel about the reveal of? How did you feel about it when you saw the reveal of like who the is? Who did it?
Yeah. I mean, I felt it answered everything. At least I didn't think it was some. I don't know if it was worth everything we went through, but it answered everything at the very least.
I'm actually right there with you. That's literally how I felt about it. I was like, oh, okay. All right.
But just as a like overview, this is it. We're gonna get an epilogue with a time skip at the very end. All that's left, I'm pretty sure, is them just building the ship, handpicking their squad to kind of venture out into outer space, and then they're gonna confront. I'll dub that man. They're gonna confront that man. They're gonna be tasked with, in a way, kind of beating him. But yeah, they're gonna confront the truth of why this happened, what happened to the Earth, all of that stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very much final ride type of season. You're gonna see all of the characters kind of, achieve their goals. You're gonna see them in the future, what they decide to do next. You're gonna see Senku kind of do his own thing. It's very much a this is it type of vibe.
Facts. Shout out Dr. Stone.
Works for it, and I think it works for it because this isn't something that you can give. Like you can give anything a sequel, but you can give Dr. Stone another. What's the sequel to Dr. Stone? He's already kind of done everything.
No, that's a fact. So shout out Dr. Stone final season. I can't wait to see what people think about it, especially the reveal, which is going to be a very interesting conversation when it comes out. Arguably the most hyped anime that's not a new season at the very least, which had Atelier. Lonnie, you want to talk about it?
Yeah. So I know very little to nothing about the actual manga. I just know that it's extremely popular and there's been a lot of hype around the anime. Uh, was it Bug Films? They said they've been working on this for 7 years. Apparently, a lot of studios turned it down because the art is very complex and hard to make. But yeah, apparently it's a highly acclaimed fantasy anime, a manga. A lot of people talk about its for story and like how great the story is and stuff like that. There's like a Gojo lookalike that you see in the back that people already gooning over. So yeah, there's a lot of hype about it. I'm gonna go in blind. I just know that people rave about the story and the art, and yeah, the trailers looked amazing. So we'll see.
I started the manga and I ended up putting it down because I was like, I'm gonna just watch the anime because I heard the anime announcement. That's some of the best paneling I've ever seen. That manga is beautiful.
Interesting.
That's
Well,
high praise.
I know I'm for sure watching this. This is number one on the list right now. All right.
Trailer
I
looked
mean,
great.
this and this. I don't put one above the other. Oh, speaking of another great anime, Wistoria. Oh, another
Wistoria.
great anime. Oh, we got some bangers here. Wistoria season 2.
I mentioned it a few episodes ago that like this season is secretly very good.
Yeah, it got some bangers. It took me a while for me to watch Wistoria. You guys kept on praising it, and then I finally watched it. And I'm not gonna lie, I came into it going like, ain't like that. Because especially since you guys were comparing it to Black Clover, I was like, that. Then I watched it. It's kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. I actually really enjoyed it. I do hope they focus. What's gonna really make me appreciate this series in particular is if they continue developing the side characters. If they keep on doing that in particular, I could think I'll like truly appreciate what the series is doing. Shout out Wistoria, man.
Then I think when we talked about season 1 way back, didn't I say that I liked some of the characters, like some of the side characters, more than some of the side characters in Black Clover?
I don't remember.
I think so, but season 2, I think is gonna be a lot better than season 1. Like random, you've read some of it, so like you know what happens. Like especially towards the tail end of season 2, there's gonna be some banger fights, and yeah, I'm really excited for this season because I think like it was like a sleeper that like surprised a lot of people, and now like when people like actually has like a decent fan base, it's gonna really blow it out the park.
It's crazy. This went way more viral than Fire Force out of nowhere. Like
It's good. It's really good.
I just find it interesting. No shade of Fire Force.
I think Fire Force just whatever PR it had. It's like it's just had, for lack of better terms, there was probably a chance where they could have really pushed it, and then whoever had it just didn't, or they pushed it at the wrong time. Like I think everybody who watches it's like it's good, but it's just one of those that you just don't think about.
I blame Tamaki. She sucks.
It's the Hitman Reborn of this era, man. It really is.
Hitman Reborn comes back, it's taking over whatever season.
I don't know about y'all because it might be this like not that Shinji's a bad main character, but he doesn't move me at all. Like he's just whatever.
Shinji is that?
You mean Shinra? You mean Shinra?
I'm in Shinra. See, I can't even say his name.
Shinra
Right.
Kusakabe. See,
he just doesn't move. I don't think when I think of like great MCs, like I don't really think of Shinra. Like he's just like a run in the mill generic shonen MC. Like, and maybe that's why. And like, unfortunately, like Fire Force came in around the time of JJK and My Hero and Black Clover and like MCs that people actually like care about. But when they talk about the MCs of like today, no one really says Shinra.
I would say Shinra.
It's mainly for what he does at the end of his series.
So I'm not super high on Shinra either because my favorite character is Arthur, but I don't know. I feel like he's not that much different than other MCs. I think the more interesting part is like JJK has its Gojo, which is Gojo, fucking transcendent character. Fire Force has Benny Moore, and he does not get nearly as much love as Gojo. I find that interesting.
Not as much as Gojo, but he gets way more love than Shinra does. Or way more than we talk about Shinra
and Arthur, because they're goated. Hamiya should deserve more love. I'm gonna be honest. stand on that. Next anime. This one anime will give credit to Sauce because he's been hyping it up for over a year at this point. Same people who made Full Metal Alchemist. This anime right here. I'm definitely watching this one too.
Looks interesting. Some respect on maybe the GOAT female mangaka, because she'd be coming out with bangers. Because Moonrise was really good. Full Metal was Full Metal, and I think I read like the first few chapters of this like a while back, and it was pretty solid. So,
all right, okay. Shout out.
Another low key Isekai you just passed too, which is pretty good.
Yeah, this is the year of the Isekai. We got freaking. Is this the Isekai? I'm guessing it's the Isekai.
No, that's a romance.
Oh, so Isekai. All right, you want to talk about this one real quick? Did you
like, it's so the toughest part about this one is that it took a really long time for the next season to come out, but it's a really good anime. Like, you can watch it with your family, Santo. That's the kind of isekai this is. Now, it does touch into some serious topics, but it's just a really nice watch that when people talk about it, it's oh, it's pretty good. I really like the first two seasons, especially now that a major thing has happened to the main character, like her whole kind of circumstances have changed. So it's going to be very interesting because this is one of the few isekai that I haven't read the source material, so I'm just kind of an anime watcher with this.
All right, shout out Ascendant of a Bookworm. We got some farmers. We got Aruma, same people who made Ichi the Witch, if you didn't know, is also the person who made the Aruma anime. Shout out. And
Farm one's funny.
Lonnie's favorite series, Beginning After the End, season 2.
Not my favorite, but it's up there. Yeah, I'm actually excited. I have hope, y'all. That trailer, Santo, they were moving their arms in the trailer. They were moving their arms. They were moving body parts. It wasn't a moving slideshow. I saw hair move left and right. I saw people turning their heads. I couldn't believe it. And that's all we needed. That's the bare minimum we needed. Oh my god. So I'm excited. The animation looks like it could be average or above average. Hey, when he was fighting that Eldritch monster in the trailer and the purple lightning, that shit looked fire. So I was excited. I got hope against Sato. They move body parts. That's all I needed. I just needed them to move. So
accepting the bare minimum is insane.
Hey, who knows? They might.
Hey, you know what? I'll give them a pass on this because when you go from absolute bottom of the barrel, just going midway up the barrel is peak. So
remember, the first season with scratch animation got more views than One Piece. Just imagine what average animation, how many views that shit's gonna get.
I'll say this. I've said this before, and I'll say it a number of times. If they can just keep it up and just survive, they can be like Kingdom. Start off slow and then just start cooking out bangers. So, who knows? Let's hope for this stuff is too good for it not to get quality animation. So,
and the manhwa just came back. The mangaka's doing a bunch of interviews talking about it. You know, it's the beginning after end. It's good to be a beginning after end fan. Like T-Bag, we here.
Lonnie's gonna start cooking some other stuff.
Santo, in 3 weeks, if this man is crashing out,
the episode drops tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow. You'll hear from me tomorrow. The first episode drops tomorrow. You'll hear from me. I just need them to move body parts. If it's not a moving slideshow, that's all we need.
Yo, Santo, what if they're trolling? They put all the budget into the trailer.
Chance. Don't do that to me, Randall. Don't do that to me.
All right, looking at some of these other anime, this one, Liar Game, seems like a very dark anime about lying and conning people and betraying your friends. Interesting.
I'm always a fan of a death style game, Tadamachi game, King's game. So I'm here for Liar Game. I watched the trailer today. It looks interesting.
Santo, have you seen Derwin's Game? I think it's on Netflix and Crunchyroll.
No, I haven't.
It's like Tamagotchi and all that. It's really good.
Okay, I'm a peep.
We got some other romance. We got whatever Is this Marriage Toxin? Oh, this is Marriage Toxin. Another like infamous Shonen Jump series that finally got an anime adaptation.
It's gonna be a rom-com action banger with some decent, like some. I'm assuming the animation is gonna be pretty good. Like the trailer looked pretty solid. It's gonna be like a fun watch.
Shout out Marriage Toxin, another like hidden gem, kind of probably gonna be like more comedy based, like an action comedy action. So it can be a hidden gem like Witch Watch was.
Yeah, Nakamoto Days type of.
Okay,
style.
I might lock in. We got this series that survived 5 seasons. Shout out, Rent a Girlfriend.
The people in Japan loves that shit.
I guess.
Maybe me. I guess so. I'm renting a girlfriend, man. Shout out. Oh, goat shit. Miss Yozakura Family Season 2. Love to see it. This shit's fantastic. I didn't even realize Season 2 is coming out. So shout out Season 2. Hopefully the animation got an upgrade because I think they have one of the strongest like group casts with the Yozakura family in like Shonen period.
Do they say how many episodes for the season?
I have no idea. It has only a question mark here, unfortunately.
Oh, that shit's gonna be. So I'm reading the one on the right. This is gonna be a horrible anime.
Agents of the 4 Seasons, Dance of Spring. That name sounds horrible. I'll be honest.
It's gonna be a horrible anime.
Rooster Fighter.
I've seen clips.
Hey,
Yo,
those clips have been going.
Whoa, bro! Did you see the one? Did you see the one where the female one attacked him and he fucking spun around her and when they zoom out?
I mean, the
Santo,
salt.
that was insane.
That wasn't consensual.
Well, remember they kind of made out right before he did that.
Let me read the synopsis for our audio only listeners. Shout out Santo for telling me to read it out last time. Someone actually commented that they appreciate Santo did that. But I think this is a synopsis that may tickle a fancy or two. The neighborhood cock of the walk is more than just an ordinary rooster. He's humanity's greatest defender. His opponents may be 10 stories tall, but nothing is bigger than his stout heart and his fearsome battle cry, cock-a-doodle-doo.
What the fuck?
Hold on 1 second. Riddell, why do you have to enunciate it though?
What did I enunciate?
W reading.
What did I enunciate?
You know what you enunciate. You put
tell me what I enunciated.
Paprika in it.
Tell me what I enunciated.
Like they can put some spice into that. Like
into what?
You got it, Riddell.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Anyhow, shout out Rooster Fighter.
Sancho, that's the show that when you're trying to get your friend to watch anime and they're at your crib, that's the show that you just watched and that's why they don't watch. That shit is insane. Those clips are insane.
Oh, the rooster shit?
Yeah.
I've never seen a clip. I've just seen memes about this. So
there is a clip of him talking to a female rooster, and he goes and like fights for her, and he turns around, and she is in Pound Town in the kennel
by a big black rooster. By a big black.
Yo, I need to watch this.
And he just turns around, and it's like he just sad.
Oh, okay.
She was legit like, Riddell. She was legit like, no, you can't leave. We're supposed to be together. He's like, no, baby, I gotta go fight for us. And it was like, oh, baby, I forgot. And she just, bro, it wasn't even like 10 seconds. It's like, bro, left. He walked out of his crib. Oh crap! I forgot my phone. Came back in. That's how quick it was, Riddell.
That reminds me of a Trey Rag skit, bro.
It was insane.
Oh, that shit's hilarious.
Santo, you gonna watch it? Santo, you gonna watch it?
Of course.
Me and you gonna have to have conversations every week because I feel like it's gonna be like that. Like, what the fuck was that?
Going through this is actually another very popular Shonen Jump manga. Like it consistently has been ranking like top 5. Also getting an anime. But I think this is very niche, but it's like
but
very
I like
highly
those.
rated.
I like those when they do ones where they just kind of explain some part of culture. I like that.
Yeah, I think this one's should be good. It has a huge fan base.
Yeah, I remember when this one came out, when the manga came out, and we read it on like one of our specials or whatever.
Yeah, I just shout out them. Shout out the performing arts. I don't know,
Man, get that shit on the
Oh,
left
this
out of
still
here, bro.
they got a 3rd season, bro. Like, okay, bro. Shout out
Season 3,
Japan.
that's crazy.
This is
Santo.
I'm for to be locked in with you on this.
Listen,
I'm for to be locked in with you on this.
listen. Blue Lock, step aside. The GOAT is back.
Yeah, okay.
Ace of Diamond is back. The greatest sports anime of all time. We're finally back. We're going to the summer tournament. We're finally going to the big game. Hey, we're here. Sawamura, Furia, Miyuki, all the guys. Let's go, bro. We locked in.
Shout out Ace of Diamond. Scrolling down. Fist of the North Star. Okay. Shout out. Fist of the North Star.
Seems like they're always getting something.
Oh, Kill Blue is another popular Shonen Jump manga that got an anime adaptation. I think I've told Lonnie about this one. This is the one I told you about the assassin turning into a 13-year-old.
Oh.
So this one's getting an anime adaptation. And
what's
Lonnie, you sad as
one on
fuck,
the
bro.
What?
Damn.
I heard that too. I was like, okay.
yeah.
What I do?
Nothing, bro. You good.
So
And then he left.
I will say this one is one that I saw the trailer and I was interested. Eren the Southpaw. It's a slice of life. It's this guy who's been praised and whatnot in his field of work. It's art and whatnot. And then there's like this mysterious person that like graffitis an entire wall. And he looks at it and he's like, man, this person's amazing. Like this guy's been like being told like, wow, you're great, you're this. And he meets her and she says, your art is trash. So it's him trying to like earn her respect, but also trying to better himself because he realizes he's like at a plateau in his life. So I want to check this one out. Eren the Southpaw.
Shout out Eren the Southpaw. Scrolling down more. They have depth. The art looks cool. I have no idea what this is about.
Yeah, no, we're at the part. I have no idea, like what any of this shit is.
The Drops of God. Oh, this is the wine
this
anime,
one.
isn't it?
This is the one I also want to see. The two brothers. So their dad owns a wine company, and these two brothers are trying to see who's going to inherit all of his fortune and whatnot. And it's literally just like Bartender, but it's these two guys who are like really like into wine. Like he's like giving my decanter and they're like describing wine. The animation looks like when they're pouring that wine in that cup, I was like, okay, I'm moved.
Yeah, because they don't gotta do shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, get the characters walking into the spot. They're walking out the spot every episode, and everything else. Spend the rest of the money on them pouring. I'm gonna watch that. I like that because bartender is fun to watch.
Yeah,
okay.
But it gives a hint like how the dad dies. Like I wonder if it's like one of the kids that like killed the dad type thing.
That's a crazy twist for an anime about wine.
Yeah.
So you're getting a murder mystery while you're watching the same dudes. I like that. I watch that.
But I'm pretty sure that's like an Apple TV show with like the same name.
God, the Drops of God.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing, but it's called the Drops of God. Like the season 2 like came out like a few weeks ago, but instead of two brothers, it's like
a daughter and the guy's like #1 student, and it's about wine. Like the father died. They have to find this wine. Yada yada yada. Yeah, it just got a second season. Called The Drops of God too.
And multiple adaptations is insane. Look at that, Santo. Live action and anime.
Okay, make your bread, boy. And that is all. And then original. Is it original Netflix anime? Dorohedoro season 2. That's big. It finally gets to season 2. That's a huge one right there. Dandelion, made by the same people that made Gintama, right, Lonnie? I think you sent me this.
Then from here, all we about to get is
this the same thing?
I'm excited for that one.
So Dandelion, Falls Angels. I have no idea. It might be Netflix original. Oh no, it is. That looks like Gintoki, and that looks like the robot girl. So shout out Dandelion, Netflix anime right here. Anything else that stands
hold
out?
on. This season they just do a Gintama, but he's a teacher.
Apparently they're doing that too. I think that's something else. That's different from this.
Wow.
Yeah, just a different manga from the creator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Gintama's great, goated, and all that good stuff. There's only 7 episodes too. Interesting. And then movies, a regular, got a movie.
I mean, it'd be a great show if they weren't just force feeding that shit. What the fuck?
Mononoke getting a movie, and I think that specials.
This is the last,
and that's it. Yeah. Really good season of anime right here. I'm gonna be honest. Really good season.
I would really like to watch.
Hey, if they log in, JoJo's could be a part of the season.
Well, did they say when the next episode's coming out?
They said 2026. That's what they said.
That's trouble.
They said
on the main stage of Anime Japan, they said 2026, and they were proud about it.
That shit coming out some point this year. Take it or leave it.
All right, so I do have an idea for us to do for this season. Make a little anime competition. Decided, this would be good for like a heroes versus villains thing too. We won't know the results until the end of the season. So basically, the idea is that team heroes, team villains, you guys draft 3 anime and then these are your 3 anime. And these are the 3 anime you think are going to do the best this season. And then at the end of the season, when we go over top 5 anime, if it makes a list, it gets a point. And then whatever has the most amount of points at the end wins that little mini draft.
What's the metric that decides the best?
The same thing we just did, we'll do again with the top 5. We'll all discuss it. And then hopefully we can all be objective, though.
What does that mean? Everyone's gonna watch the top 5.
What'd you say?
Like everyone's gonna watch the top 5 anime that we select.
Like
well,
just
heroes.
I can't force anybody to watch the anime.
Actually, watch it.
But it'll be just like what we just did with the top 5 2026. Not everybody watched JJK or whatever, but that was the rated #1 anime. So the same principle.
For example, like ReZero, like you dropped ReZero, but ReZero is like one of the most highly anticipated anime this season, and this is probably one of the best parts of the story for ReZero. So like me, random, are probably gonna watch it. Santo's gonna
watch it.
No one else watches it, but it's objectively the best anime this season.
Then just make that argument after. I'm not gonna
weak season tax.
Just make that argument after. I think we'll be fine. We'll do exactly what we did with the winter anime. Okay. But it should be fun.
This is gonna count towards the score.
Yeah. Yes.
Giving the heroes catch-up points. I respect it. I mean the villains, excuse me. The villains.
I'll say this though. With that said, gentlemen, let's have the villains go first. What is your first pick for the spring 2026 anime draft?
What do you want to go, Santo? You want to?
I want to go ReZero.
Want to go you want to go ReZero slime?
ReZero.
All right, yeah, fine, ReZero.
All right. The villains pick ReZero. Was it season 4?
Yep.
ReZero, season 4. All right, heroes. First pick.
Miles, we're getting Slime season 4 because I think
I'm
more
good.
people. Yeah. But
I'm saying you got this. This is your game to win.
yeah, I'm taking Slime season 4.
I
think-
agree.
I think more people are gonna watch Slime than because it's just more accessible to everybody, and besides the fact also the fact that it's getting 60 episodes. Like I think that's incredible.
Santo, I think we should go with the most anticipated anime, which is that Witch Altar that they've been working on
Yeah.
for like 7 years. Yeah, we'll go with Witch Altar.
Watch Altair. All right. I think I spelled that correctly.
Close enough.
And then Team Heroes on you again.
Nah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go with Storia.
Okay. Then Wistoria season 2. Interesting. Last
Wanna
pick.
go- Oh, it's 3. Shoot. Okay.
3.
Santo, I sent you one that I'm thinking possible.
I'm gonna just respond over this. And if you say yes, go with the first one.
One of those three I'm comfortable with. Any one of those 3.
We already went with a new one.
But one's just kind of Are you sure?
I want to because of the popularity. The popularity of this one. Okay, I'll just throw it out there. So the
trust you,
audio
son.
fan can listen to us. We're talking about T-bait. Do we want to do T-bait because of the popularity that it has with with anime fans? That it's finally getting animation. It's finally moving forward in production quality. Do we want to go with that? Do we want to go with Classroom of the Elite? I don't think anybody here really locks into Classroom of the Elite, but we know it's really popular.
It's popular, but
Or do we go with another new one, which is a risk, high reward, because we already went with a new one here.
you know what, Santo? If like I said earlier, I have hope. Let's go T-bait.
Let's do it. Let's go T-bait. Let's go.
T-bait. Okay. The beginning after the end 2. All right. And then Heroes, last pick.
So we're only doing 3. I thought we were doing 5.
Nope, just 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'll take Classroom with the Elite.
Okay. Classroom Elite season 4.
Santo, I think we also, what kind of helps us is that with what happens in Slime, I think the better parts of Slime are going to start happening towards the summer and fall season rather than the spring season. So I think
Okay.
not that the spring season is going to be bad, but I'm saying that it's getting so many episodes and like what happens later on, I feel like it's going to be cooking a little bit later on. So,
and I'm not gonna lie, I would have took more swings. I'm surprised no Dr. Stone final season and no Demons of the Shadow Realm. We ain't feeling the Full Metal
that was the new one that me and Santo were debating.
I would have took the swing
But-
personally.
We already got a new one. We didn't want to take two.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, that is we'll keep a record of that, but that is what we got for that. Shout out. This anime season does have a crazy amount of depth. And oh yeah, the One Piece Elbaf arc is starting up today. We were going to do One Piece arc tier list, but we're not going to do that, unfortunately, for today. But we will talk about this. Invincible has another episode, and two very important conversations popped up that are I think they're very relevant to bring up in this situation. So first, let me bring this up. So I put up a poll to see what people were thinking. Should Cecil have got rid of Conquest or kept him alive? I asked the people. 87% said take him out. They believe that he should have took him out and not kept him alive. So that is one very interesting thing kind of said by our community. And another important thing is we have a whole clip about Debbie and Omni-Man. By the end of the recent episode, Omni-Man's back on Earth. So, how are we feeling about Invincible? Was it episode 4?
Episode.
Okay,
4.
real quick. Can we just talk about Omni-Man's back? I read the whole story. I know what's fun to happen last week with the clip that we made. We just saying that she shouldn't fucking do it, but we know what's fun to happen. That's insane. Like that's that. Good luck trying to explain that for real. But that's what we was talking about with the clip last week, and I think people kind of thought that wasn't gonna happen. I think we all know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, talk about Debbie. I think.
Yeah. Come on, y'all.
The episode. What was it? Technically, the episode happened like in the books wise. It kind of happens around more season 1, but like they wanted to reshuffle the story, and this is where they decided to plug it back in.
The stuff with. I'm just gonna say like hell, the stuff with hell.
Yeah. This was like more like this was actually earlier in the original Invincible story, but they think
they did this for the better.
Yeah, I think the author said like he just felt like it would flow better later on in the series than like where it was. Because I think it happened like right after like his best friend's boyfriend gets messed up or whatever. Like I think it happens around that time. The whole hell stuff. I think it's before Omni-Man like crashes out. So it's like that little sweet spot of season 1. But the story would flow better without it. So, but it was cool. It was funny. W Christian, Mark. As soon as he heard, oh, that's Satan. Let's run these hands.
Time.
He said, let's.
He was on timing, man.
Yeah, but no, it was cool. It was a cool episode.
I want to hate on Invincible at the end of this conversation, but for now, I'll talk about the episode. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool too. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought Satan was gonna be Satan. When he gets his like full body, I'm like, oh, this dude's just a fucking goof. It's like they made him like a Chad, like goof. So I thought that was like really interesting. I think that Mark needed to go to hell. I think talking to Damien for a little bit and kind of it was a short convo and they made it lighthearted, but him kind of coming to grips with like what good and evil are and how they kind of don't matter a little bit was a conversation I think Mark needed to have. But I can see after everything considered, he's rattled when he got back. All in all, I thought the episode was fine, and I'll get into the hate later.
Okay.
I think that conversation came right at the right time because this dinosaur dude about to fuck Mark up this whole season, my guy. Like, this might be, I forget his name, but people have said this is the best villain in Invincible. The dinosaur guy. So I'm excited to see how you see his character, because then me and you can have this conversation about how you feel about him and how he moves and his plans as a villain. Because like Mark really about to go through it, and it's not even physically, but he's about to go through it really a lot mentally, because this guy's challenging you in a way that everybody else you basically just kind of fought. Nah, this one you got to outthink him too.
Honestly, I also agree that this fit very perfectly. For the most important reason is like, unless they completely forget about this, Mark's willingness to do what needs to be done, killing her, even though technically he didn't kill her. He was more than willing here, and he realized that this is kind of the end justify the means type situation. It does seem, I'm curious to see what they plan to do, because it's kind of the Batman philosophy of like killing can change a person, and in Mark's case, it definitely has changed him for the worse, or he's more prone to it. So he needs to find a good balance of like handling these situations. So this was a good episode to help him learn that a little bit.
I hate that.
I like.
Batman. Go ahead.
I enjoyed the episode because I think it's really showing Mark's kind of naive view of what it is to be a hero type thing, what it means to protect and whatnot. Sometimes you like, I think when he went to hell, he said like, yeah, we hurt people to like save people type thing. Like it sometimes isn't as black and white as he thought it would be in the beginning, because Mark's view of saving someone means that you never hurt or you never kill somebody to achieve safety or to achieve the end goal. But sometimes it's a necessary requirement. That's why Cecil is always telling him like, hey, you don't have to make the choice, I'll make it, or at least include me in the conversation, because we can see that you're kind of, you're supposed to be like the white knight. You're supposed to stay unblemished or whatnot. But I do like that he's being conflicted. I do like that his view of what being a superhero is showing that there is gray area in the job. So I enjoyed that aspect of the episode.
Yeah, I think it's interesting element, and then I found the lore fascinating. How there's different worlds, and how there's different generations or extinction events or eras, whatever you want to call it, and how we're in the current era, and then the ending. We're not done with Satan. They have stuff. I like how one of the things that I appreciate about Invincible is that there's a world bigger than what just Mark is doing at any given moment. Because we got the mummy thing going on. Now we got Satan kind of figure out what's going on with the humans. What are they doing right now? And then, of course, we got all the other crazy stuff that's like brewing in the background while Mark is dealing with this existential crisis of like killing people and a baby. And then Omni-Man shows up. So just makes everything worse for him in particular. So, shout out. Miles, what do you got to say?
Oh, the hate?
Yeah.
So, this new episode of Invincible came out last week, Wednesday or Thursday. The Yuta fight came out, Thursday evening. And there was a conversation about budgets.
Mm-hmm.
And in this particular conversation about budgets, I saw that the Yuta episode only required $20 million. Or the entirety of the season, only costed $20 million to make. And the entire season of Invincible costed $200 million to be made. Cool little thing. During the fight with Volcanica and Satan and all of that stuff happening, they played the song Raining Blood by Slayer. So I know some of the money went there. For example, where else is the rest of the money going? The animation is not crazy. They're not always using songs, of that caliber in their show. I understand they have some heavy hitting actors. You know what I'm saying? They got to get paid. Where's the rest of the money going though? Because I'm looking at JJK and I'm seeing what they're able to do with 20 million, albeit, you know what I'm saying, anime or whatever the case may be. There's no reason why every episode of Invincible doesn't look impressive. There's no reason why I couldn't get 2 minutes of, I know he's going to beat Cerberus's ass. Throw some money there. Where's all the money at?
Funny enough, you bring that up. We had a conversation, I think it was me and Lonnie and Bama, I think this was Agenda Hour. We had this conversation actually, and one thing that I brought up is I feel like one big thing is just the different economies on how America works and Japan works, and I think that they don't like paying their employees in Japan as much as like America because we can unionize. I think it's really more so the thing that they're just not paying their people properly compared to us. And you can even argue we don't pay our people properly. So I think that's where a lot of it comes from, is my guess. I have no idea for sure, but that's my guess.
Because I'll say I'm into Invincible because of the story. Honestly, like the story's fantastic. These episodes don't look all that crazy. Like, if I'm thinking of a Teen Titans and that was like 06, 05, and this is 2026, I don't think this is levels ahead of Teen Titans. Like, I don't Santo, I didn't want to be nasty and say it's the same, but they're in the same ballpark. I'm just lost. Love Invincible, but just lost in that fact.
The superhero anime style of the West has not changed since the early 2000s.
At all.
Batman Unlimited, Batman Beyond, Justice League Unlimited, Teen Titans, the original, all of it looks identical. Nothing has shifted. I do agree with Riddell. It's just pretty much location of the studio. Studios out in China, Japan, whatnot, their economy dictates what they are paid. Maybe it's they're not getting paid enough based on US standards. That's just that. They get to dictate the price. Western studios are just gonna charge more than somebody in Japan or whatnot, because that's what the market dictates. But yeah,
I think
like animation wise, it does not look great. It is what it is. It's the same thing.
Looking it up, because I looked up like the averages. Like, so Steve Young, the guy that voices Mark Grayson, I think they said he averages between 15 and 30K per episode, which only amounts to 4 million out of like the 200 whatever. Others are like 16, 18, 3, 10, 8. But then every other voice actor makes like maybe 1,000 per episode.
So the money,
yo, Mark getting that bag, bro.
Well, he's a famous actor in general, so
he is.
He has a name,
but he doesn't even make the most. The guy that plays Omni-Man makes the most because he's a bigger actor. But
Omni-Man's better too.
I agree, but I also feel like in terms of just in general, America kind of fluxes up their prices for certain stuff. Like, you can get the same like Stranger Things season 1 compared to Stranger Things season 5. If you want to talk about in terms of quality, a lot of things in the first few seasons of Stranger Things is better than the later seasons, but for some reason the cost is like way more. Same thing with like Euphoria. Euphoria is basically the same exact show throughout the seasons. Why is this latest season like 3 times more expensive when they're doing almost the same exact shit? So
yeah, it's definitely people are changing their contracts and restructuring, getting paid more. That's 100%.
I want Pablo Torre to look into this. I need this to be looked into. I'm just not buying it, bro. I hear what y'all are saying. It definitely makes sense. I'm not saying the logic is not there. My nigga, Lonnie just broke down how much money these niggas is making. You know what I'm saying? That's probably not nothing but 50 to 60 million from the way it sounded total. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's say the rest of it takes 40 million to produce what they've already created. Where is $100 million going? In the air? Slayer got 5 million. I forgot about that.
I think they also said like
95 million.
They spend 2.5 million per minimum per episode on Invincible.
Where's that going?
5 million, like even with all that, even with all the voice
random people, bro.
Even with all the voice actors, that's maybe like a mil, like maybe a few mil of that. Not even a few mil. That's like 500,000 of that is going to the voice actor. So where's the rest of the 2 million going?
I'm not gonna call that hate. It just deserves better animation, and I feel like they have the money to do it. What's up?
Can
Bernard?
we?
My
No, you're good. Can we name a good like animated Western project? Is Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse, is that a Western studio?
I would have to see, but that would be my pick.
Because I wouldn't be surprised if it's not a Western studio, but if it is, shout out.
Underrated, Incredibles is pretty good.
All things considered, but
But
it's
the
not
fir-
like flashy. It's just clean.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's Castlevania?
Yeah, we'll say Castlevania.
Is Castlevania West?
Castlevania is clean as fuck. I
Is that a
think it
Western
is.
studio though?
Okay. So, I was gonna say, how much did it cost to make Castlevania?
Because we could
checking
think of so many cartoons and we go like, yep,
Nope, Japanese.
Castlevania. That's
Mm.
what. Yo, maybe the West don't got it.
Wait, I might be wrong. Hold up.
Okay.
I looked at the,
Costs 300,000 to 600,000 per episode.
what for Castlevania?
Yeah.
How many episodes is
crazy.
it?
No, American studio, Frederator Studios for Castlevania. So American.
Wait, so what's the studio? I'm curious to what else they've done.
It's called Frederator. I'll see other works they did.
Okay, because I wonder what that's if we got a Western studio like that. I wonder if they work on anything else.
Because I'm thinking like movies. So the studios, like I'm thinking, okay, so I like scary movies. I like Saw, Twisted Pictures. I don't see Twisted Pictures charging the same amount as an A24 right now, currently.
Real quick, Santo. So they produced Adventure Time, Fairly Odd Parents, Castlevania, Chalk Zone, My Life as a Teenage Robot, and Fanboy and Chum Chum.
I'm not gonna lie,
That's a diverse. That's a
produce
diverse
bangers.
portfolio.
That's
Right.
that's a good
Yeah.
run.
That is a great
Time?
catalog. Are they the only ones that be? Because that's a catalog right there, bro. Who else is on the? in
Not
the
a
game?
bad one in there. I'm not gonna hold you. That's consecutive bangers.
Yeah, I will say all that animation's like very different. It does not as flashy like certain animes, but like I think Adventure Time's animation is really clean for what it is.
I'm giving them credit because I would have never known they made Adventure Time from watching Castlevania. I would have no inclination.
Facts. I would have no idea too. To be honest.
That's insane versatility right there.
But then
And
again, you see a Fairly Odd Parents, you see an Adventure Time, you see Invincible, so something like that, and then you compare it to the stuff out east with your JJKs, your Demon Slayers, your whatnot, and yeah, I see Miles' point. Like, where's this money going to? And my thing is, it's probably going to the studio.
That's crazy.
They greedy. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I know how people can get triggered nowadays, so I'm not gonna do that. Shout out, man. Invincible, season 4, episode 4. Next episode's looking like about to be crazy, and Mark is going through it. I got 2 more things before we can start wrapping up. So I have a pretty elongated King of the Hill Himothy edition. King of the Hill Himothy edition. Characters in an anime that are just him. You guys kind of get what I'm saying.
I don't like how you said elongated, by the way, but continue.
Well, that's a word. It's elongated.
I don't like it. I don't like the way you did it.
All right. Okay. First 2 names up. Gojo and X from 2BRX. Your criteria, your zone. I'm not giving you a criteria.
And they both sassy too.
I'm going Gojo.
I'm going X, man.
I'm going X. X got an extra level of swag about him.
I think what hurts it, me seeing Gojo lose his swag twice, man.
Really lose his swag?
Yeah, twice. So
Told you
I'm
took
giving-
his chain.
X ain't never lost his swag yet. He's new, so I'm gonna give that context to it. But I got X for now.
I seen X get jumped and moonwalked and just be snapping his fingers. I'm good. We're going X. Let's move on.
Santo, I seen a nigga try to punch X. He turned him into a paper and crumpled him up.
And yeah, broke the fourth wall too.
Yup.
He is some of the most disrespectful Himothy. Like he be chilling. He be having a whole conversation while he be beating your ass. Like he be vibing.
told you, like when we saw it in the trailer, I was like, Lonnie, this man ain't never struggled a day in his life. Look how he moving.
Dragon Boy ain't never recovered.
I'm not mad at it though. I'm not mad at it.
Man, them Gojo fans are going to be mad right off rip. He loses. Okay, that just means you need to watch 2B or X. That's all that means. Next name's up, X or Hashirama.
Someone could do the Madara glaze.
Yeah, I was gonna say X.
He could heal without weaving hand signs.
I wish I would have saw Hashirama do something.
It's all
I
lore.
mean,
We
Just
saw the
beat Madara's
flashback
ass
of
every
beating
single
Madara's
time.
ass.
for me personally, the biggest like aura moment from Hashirama is when he literally told like Madara to like shut up. I'll fight you later. And Madara just like okay. Like
Nigga,
other
use it-
than that,
Nigga using his cells for power boosts. And we still don't even know why.
X. That makes him him. They're using
That
his
is true.
Hey,
cells.
you just got a little bit of his cells and you good. You one of them ones.
That is
That's
true.
That's how goated he is. If it wasn't for him, none of this would work. Everybody's using his cells.
and
all
with
my
that being
wrong,
said, it's X. Let's move on, man.
Bro, I don't. Hashirama's not a let's move on. I'm being
I'll be
honest.
like, hey, Hashirama, just give me a few strands of your hair. And I'm like top 5 in the verse.
Madara only became a final villain because of Hashirama. So-
Well, he was kind of manipulated by a stone tablet the whole time.
Well, I mean that just makes it worse for Madara, but you know, it's tough. All right, we go with X. X or Gilgamesh.
All right. I've
Man.
seen Gilgamesh. I've seen him get his whole chain snatched. That's insane. That's how they kill him in that Heavensfield movie, Miles.
Oh, he just ate his. Yeah.
He just ate him up. Like,
That's his worst showing by far.
oh my God. It was horrendous. So
All in all,
I'm
too,
going
I
X.
would say I'm gonna go X2. Gilgamesh is him. Don't get me wrong. Everybody and anybody be stepping to that nigga though. It's not like he's him and niggas are like refusing to fight or their will is broken or they'll try him and he can say mongrel and aura farm as much as he wants. At least for Gojo, Hashirama, X, people aren't actively trying them. Like there's a level of respect. You see Gojo, yo, the whole world shifted when he came. I'm not fighting that nigga. I'm good. You see X, well, they tried to fight him. They were paid to do it or whatever. They all got violated. Hashirama, Wani just went through it. Yeah. Gilgamesh, not him.
He's
Okay.
unfortunately he's not.
Okay. X or Jing Freaks from Hunter x Hunter. Mr. Deadbeat himself.
Manga readers. Are we impressed? Lonnie, are we impressed?
More than X?
Santo, are we impressed?
More than X?
No.
Yeah, we good.
He cool.
Hyped up the entire series.
You
Created
got the
great
wrong
hype.
person from Hunter, low key.
I
my
was
stock-
thinking.
My
Well, go
stocks are in Donald Trump. Harrison.
Oh well, I mean he's only a manga only villain, so
He's kind of moving me though.
I ain't
Like
mad
a him, that nigga just be sitting in the chair and everything falls into place.
I ain't mad at that. Okay, all right. X or Yoichi from Demon Slayer.
Oh, the original sun breathing.
The
Yeah,
original.
the one who put fear of God in
We said no to
his
Hashirama.
brother and in Muzan.
If we said no to Hashirama, we have to say no to Yorichi because we literally see him do even less than Hashirama.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, but
Fear of
he's
God.
him. Yeah.
So was Hashirama. He's literally called the god of ninjutsu, like the god.
Yeah, but like it goes back into what we were saying. Like people kind of like fought Hashirama.
Did they? Who?
Oh, I don't know about that one. I don't know who fought
We
Hashirama.
we know of 2 niggas confirmed who fought him. One was Madara. We know what happened to him, and the other was Kakuzu.
Yeah, and got it.
And he was, let's be honest.
Kakuzu ran for his life. He ran for his life.
You know, I
Hashirama, bro.
Yeah. And then he got banished from his village. He got banished. That's how bad he got his ass whipped. He got banished.
True.
Kanto.
True.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The only reason why
You can't
Hashirama
go home.
lost
You
Madara-
can't go home, Santo.
don't.
That's how badly you got your ass whooped. You can't go home.
Yeah, I don't think anybody stepped on Hashirama Santo on an even playing field. I don't think anybody stepped on.
But you're
Hold on. Not,
scared like a big
hold
baby.
on. Hold on, y'all. But not now that hold on. Let me pop in for this. So Muzan and Yoroichi only met once. Muzan was like, I'm that nigga. I'm a demon. What you got? Bro almost died the first time they met, and the only way he could escape was by literally chopping himself up into pieces and doing like a freaking final explosion so one piece could get away. And then he said, as long as this man is alive, I will never leave my crib. I will never leave.
No, he didn't leave the crib because of the sun, not because of
No, but he wasn't moving around. He said, I'm never going to show myself until this man is dead.
That's what Madara did.
He was
He didn't
actively
do
showing
anything until
himself.
Hashirama was dead.
What Madara do?
That's all I'm saying.
He literally had to wait.
Wait, Muzan was actively showing himself.
No, not while bro was alive.
Dude pulled up on his brother. What are you talking about? He pulled up on his brother, made the dude's brother a demon, and then they fought.
The brother sought him out and accepted the deal.
Yes, but guess what? Yorichi was still alive when he did that. That's the point. Because remember, the brothers fought.
If you want to call it a fight, Yorichi died the moment they stopped talking.
You're saying that he didn't. You're saying that he didn't show up while the dude was alive. He literally showed up, made the dude's brother a demon while he was still alive. And didn't they also say he was still killing other Hashirama around that time too?
Oh yeah, Hashira. He was fucking them up back then.
He was fucking them up.
I have to go back and check.
But we know that he was alive.
I'm just saying.
But we know
the fact that every time he never faced the guy again, he never wanted any smoke. He literally hid from him.
He literally had. So we're
Hashirama's
attacking it.
And Hashirama's biggest op injected Hashirama into himself so we can try to fight.
I'm not gonna lie. We gotta stop acting like Hashirama was just dog walking Madara too. Madara enjoyed fighting Hashirama. He could stand. No, I'm not even saying to you. I'm saying Madara could stand up to Hashirama as a damn near equal. Hashirama just had that slight edge. So it's not like Hashirama was some boogeyman walking around uncontested, which I think is kind of in your favor, Random. Yorichi was uncontested. That Hashirama nigga, what? He had some contests.
Well, do you think him getting the Nine Tails boost is him equaling Hashirama?
My nigga, you went to the monkeys and shit and learned your little sage mode shit. I can't get a tailed beast to equalize.
But it wasn't equal.
Yeah, that's like him training to get it a bill. He just stole a whole monster from.
Nigga, my eyes had to be.
And he still got backed up too.
My eyes have to see enough darkness to tame it. But it was like they fought. It wasn't like
they fought. It was
no, I mean he didn't know diff Madara. He didn't know diff.
No, I'm saying it wasn't easy. Not even.
No, it was
no diff. It was hard.
That's the thing. Muzan versus Yorichi was no calm.
Exactly.
It was no calm.
It doesn't make
Hashirama did not dog walk Madara. He did not. Nothing in the narrative suggests that. None of the scenes we saw suggest that. That just did not happen.
Yeah, but we don't even got to do because Hashirama already lost. It's X versus Yoichi. That's what we're talking about. Not even Hashirama. So it's like that's still bad.
So we're going X.
If Hashirama doesn't have a case, then he doesn't have a case either.
Nah, that's a statement I'm combating, Riddell. I don't agree with that. I got Yorichi. I got Yorichi ahead of Hashirama.
It has more context.
I got Yorichi ahead of Hashirama.
Bro. I don't understand how you just go over this sentence.
He made the
you can even speak to the impact. Oh, Hashirama cells. Every single Hashira we see, every single swordsman we see is literally using an inferior version of Yorichi's technique. So it's the Hashirama cell shit right there. In order to be a comparable fighter, you need to have Yorichi's mark. That's another thing that he He originated, they all got. So they're equalized in that regard. Yoruichi did not have nobody contest him at all. Zero.
His
No
brother
one
had to
could
become
stand
a
up to him.
demon to even become
No
a match. And by the time, hold on. His brother became a demon, and when he finally went to go fight him, the dude was too old, and even then he was scared to draw his sword first. And then by the time he did draw his sword, Yoruichi was dead. The fact that you're just going over this sentence, Muzan saw Yoruichi once, almost died, and then never saw him again. He never got in his face again. He never wanted
PTSD from seeing his earrings.
Yes, that's why he hunted down the Kamado family. Like, why are you just overlooking that?
But then a nigga who's literally fighting this guy to the death is supposed to move
like
on?
I said with the Hashirama cells, if you want to talk about
He never saw him again, Lonnie. The main villain of the story said, "This guy's so powerful, I'm never going to look at him again."
3 times you said it. I'm gonna hear it the next 5 times you say it again.
Yeah.
But again, the Hashirama cells, him being able to tame all the tail beasts and then use the tail beasts as negotiation tactics with all the other villages. He had all the other villages on lock because he was the only one to be able to control the tail beasts. Yeah, you can say Madara was comp, but anytime it mattered, we all knew that the Senju were like,
there's no
comp, bro. It's not comp.
Anytime it mattered. So if it didn't matter, I can get the better of you and somebody can come save your ass and we fight again at the Final Valley or some shit. That we're comparing that against a nigga. There's no best alternative. There's no nothing. You just lose. There's no comp. There's no it's close. There's no you have a puncher's chance. There's Muzan could get every ability in the entire show. He would get dominated.
I don't think that Hashirama and Madara are as close as you think that they
It is.
Even if it wasn't, it doesn't matter.
It's literally portrayed as such. We're arguing against the portrayal of the story. So Sasuke and Naruto are close. Indra and Ashura are close, but Hashirama and Madara for some reason are just not close, and they're all the same motherfucker getting reincarnated.
There's always one clearly stronger than the other.
No, not clearly stronger. That's the problem. Not clearly. And when we're talking about Yoruichi, it's a chasm. There's no question.
He's literally the greatest, the first and the greatest they've ever had. He's literally the GOAT of the shit. That's why they couldn't even replicate his movements, Lonnie. That's why they made the goddamn robot with 6 arms that Tanjiro trains with in season 3 in the Swordsman Village.
Congratulations. I still think they're close.
Random. He's wrong.
Okay, bro.
It's okay. We can move on though.
Oh man, I don't have a stake in this fight, but I would say, I mean, even if we do the amount argument, Hashirama has more in terms of what he's done for his story in comparison. Because Yoruichi has a short span of on-screen time in general. Because a big thing about the Hashirama argument for the X is the amount, from what I heard, in terms of the amount of exposure, the content.
He created the breathing styles, Miles.
Okay, and Hashirama created the freaking Leaf Village.
Okay.
So he made a place where people can eat, sleep,
so
and shit.
Instead of us,
he made this. Yeah,
instead of us chilling on the block gang banging, you made a town full of gang bangers. We were still out there gang banging strong as fuck before you made the village.
And the most powerful
Hyuga clan was still getting money. The Uzumaki niggas was still getting money. The Saratobi clan, them niggas was getting bread. Everybody slinging coke. You just made a village for us to do it. I'm not. No.
Under his rule.
Yeah,
These niggas and Demon Slayer had no way to fight until this nigga existed.
We're acting like the tail beasts were the strongest things in the verse at the time.
Lonnie, they had no way to fight. Lonnie, he literally created the way so that humans had a chance to beat the demons. He literally created it.
We had no way to fight.
They had no way to fight them. They were just getting killed.
No, I mean this is I would say this is an interesting
bad or he didn't do shit. That's not what we're saying.
I would say this is an interesting conversation in terms of Yoruichi did establish that. And then Hashirama obviously established the era of peace by defeating the Uchiha, establishing the Elite Village, and establishing a new era
Damn, the
altogether.
nigga was like 40 when he did that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
He's the only person ever. Miles. He's the only person ever.
I'll also say this last thing, and then we can decide on the X thing because he's actually the one up. Is that I think that's actually a pretty good argument you guys brought up.
Actually,
And
he wasn't 40. He was 26.
Shout out.
Okay, my nigga.
Hey,
Okay.
Like how,
Hold on.
no.
Time out. Real quick.
No.
Here.
26 is a lot younger than 40.
Miles.
Nah,
It's a lot younger than 40.
Hey, it's closer to 40 than it is to 0. What can I tell you?
Okay.
All right.
20
All right. But also, Miles, it doesn't matter.
You knew him since he was how old, Lonnie? How long you knew that nigga?
How old did you know what? Madara?
Yeah, they was like
They were
8, right?
Like
Oh
8,
yeah, they were
9?
kids.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They knew each other for a while.
Nigga, I was fucking crack under your nose for 20 years, nigga.
And man, shout out Hashirama, man. In order to beat them, they needed his cells. The villains needed him for sure. Anyway, X Yoichi.
Oh, I still got X.
Yeah, we still got X though.
All right, there we go.
Nigga.
All right, X or him?
We had to prove a point real quick.
Yeah, your point invalid.
It was a good back and forth debate. I still like that. That might be its own video. Heated debate. Yoichi versus Hashirama. Good video. X or Himmel?
Go ahead, Frieren fans. I'll stand aside.
X or who?
Himmel for Frieren.
Okay.
If y'all nigga get X up out of here, now's the time.
The best swordsman.
Well, I would say this is Himmel's.
It don't matter if he's the best swordsman, nigga. He's the one that did the job. Nigga, you the best shooter.
Is he better than X?
Let me finish, my nigga. All right. Himmel, this is the problem.
All of this to just say X. Go ahead.
Yeah, all this is the problem. Give him all this glaze and tax just to say X.
No, Santo, we can't attack crazy statements now. I'm just asking you. You know, you're my guy.
Out of this whole Himothy list, Himmel would be the last nigga ranked on this list.
Himmel,
his name.
Hold on. Time out. Himmel literally inspired a nigga to save niggas.
I don't give a fuck.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I don't know why you keep bringing that up.
I'm back on Lonnie's team. Hey, Lonnie, what's up? I'm on your team.
Oh my god, he literally shouted out Himmel when he saved somebody. Whoop-de-do, nigga.
But you guys are kind of undermining
Gojo. That doesn't mean he's better.
Yeah, but like Himmel is the hero of the universe, and he is inspired everybody there. Like every single person is inspired by Himmel. He has a statue in literally every location. So I think you're undermining the hero of the universe a little bit.
Is he even the greatest swordsman in that verse?
He doesn't have to be the greatest swordsman. He's the nigga that did the job. He's the nigga that did the job, Lonnie. He won the chip. He won the chip, Lonnie. We hate on him because he won the chip. No, he won the chip as the best player. It doesn't matter if he was the best swordsman.
Out of everyone we named, is he better than anybody in terms of being the Himothy? Is he better than anyone else on this list?
If you let me ask the question I was going to ask Riddell, I was going to ask you. But you can keep saying if he's the best. He's all the best niggas lost. He won. He did it.
Well, excellent.
That's the fucking answer. He fucking did it.
Yo, Miles, you watch season 1? Did he get the bitch at the end?
Yo, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
He won what?
I'm not gonna lie. I read some little. I was kind of spoiling myself. I don't know what I was doing. I researched some hero or whatever, the hero of the South or the North.
Yeah,
he's the best. He's the best
movie more than Himmel.
Thank you. Himmel wasn't even the best. He set it up for him.
You don't have to be the best to be Himothy. You don't have to be the best to be Himothy.
I understand what you're saying, but you don't think that hurts your Himothy stocks if they're
no. I was gonna ask a question to Riddell because I think if we're going by the bounds that we've been going, Himmel doesn't fit in there because he does a lot. He has a different flow than everybody else does. Especially since
you get it. Thank you, Miles. You get it.
I didn't establish a criteria, so you don't.
No, exactly. But it's just the way we have been talking about being Himothy. Himmel doesn't fit that exact archetype. I think he fits a different way.
It's up for you to make the argument.
Is he as good as X? No. Is he as good as X? No. But the fact that he's not the best swordsman, he's not even the real hero, he still went down and killed a demon. Nigga, he beat the fucking Toon Stars and Fugazi Jordans that you get from China. He did that shit, not the fucking hero of the South, not all that. He's the one that did it. I think that's Kyle, just because he's not your definition of what aura is. He fucking did it. We just hate on niggas. He didn't win the championship. How you fucking like it? He fucking won the championship.
He won the
What we
championship.
talking about?
He's still
All right.
objectively
Well,
the best.
random already
He
admitted
won the
that.
chip after Shaq carried him through 5 games.
This is nasty word.
So
All
Shaq,
right.
wait, hold on. Shaq
Wait,
carried
but
him to
Random
3
never
games.
answered. Random never answered. Is he objectively the worst Himothy on this list after Gojo, X, or Richi and Hashirama? Yes or no?
Probably.
How about this, Random?
He
Where would you
sure
rank him?
is.
You were complaining.
In your opinion, Random, where would you rank him without the question influencing you? Where would you put him at?
He'd probably be last, but I don't think he's.
You
the
don't
way
think he's
making
above
it-
Jing Freaks?
Yeah, but it's the way he's making it is like he's like on the fucking ground, and the other 3 are on the.
Oh, I
on
feel
the
you. I
roof.
feel you.
That's not
I
what
feel
it
you.
is.
I feel
That's
you.
not what it is.
I just said
You don't think he's above Jing
Jing
Freaks?
He is.
I think he's above Jing.
Jin,
That's what I'm saying.
Jing
That's
is
what I
ass.
think. Well, you know, I don't really like Jing anyway, so go crazy. Hey, anyway, let's move on. X versus Shanks.
Ooh.
Sh- I want
Ooh.
to say Shanks.
I'm gonna let y'all vote. I'm cool with either way we swing. Whatever way the wind blows, I'll follow suit.
Nigga pulled up and stopped.
Mihawk did.
If any of y'all niggas want to keep fighting, fight us. We good, bruh.
Hmm.
Shanks.
Mihawk, where are you going? I didn't agree to fight that nigga. I agreed to fight Whitebeard.
Honestly, the only blemish Shanks has is getting snuffed by Blackbeard. He got snuffed. That's
the
it.
scar on his face?
With the scar on his face. Other than that, I let this sea monster take my arm, and I'm still him. I one-shot an entire fleet. I'm in everything. I walk on Whitebeard's ship. Everybody passes out. Like,
You know what's crazy? You know how Shanks has dictated so much for the One Piece universe, which is why I'm giving him a lot of credit for being Himothy and like determining the story in a very specific direction. X does that too. X also has done a lot in terms of like affecting the plot towards a very specific direction.
Question, Miles. Do we know the full context on how Blackbeard was able to sneak Shanks like that yet?
He didn't sneak him. That's the full context. The context is they fought head up, and that nigga got the best of him somehow. I gotta see it to believe it. I don't.
We still don't know like how like the actual.
Yeah,
fight.
we don't. Yeah, we don't have any details as to what happened. But that nigga Shanks, like verbatim, said he didn't catch me off guard. Well, Blackbeard's also him, so I don't know.
But you know, X would never have that happen.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible to do that to X.
X would also never need to disguise himself as the enemy. He would just walk in, do whatever the fuck he wants, and leaves. So let's go X.
Santo, what did you go?
I wanna go Shanks, but I mean, it's because X is sassy, man. I like he always smiling when he fights. He just be snapping his fingers, moonwalking, and just I'm cool.
Just looking back, that hair is like, all right, we here.
Oh my god, I'm surrounded. Oh, now I'm on a roof.
Facts.
You know what? I'm going X.
Yeah. I'll go X too. I want to go Shanks, but I'm gonna go X. He's sassy.
X, okay. All right, X is on a crazy run right now. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna name some names and just let me know if you think X, if I should stop, basically. I got a couple more names. Let me know when I should stop. X versus Kenpachi. X versus Gildarts from Fairy Tail. X versus Benimaru from Fire Force. X versus
Wait.
oh. Oh.
I have Benny Mara. I feel like, yeah, I have Benny Mara.
Why?
I feel like just like X, like there's not really a close second to him in terms of power, and unless you want to say Shinra, but some
Shinra is stronger than him technically, and how
like some non-Fire Force, like he has like at that point, like he's like not using like the Fire Force abilities. If that makes sense, he's using.
But like X in the same universe, I bet he'd be fine. I'm not gonna lie.
Whatever. No, I just feel like Benny Maru is also just one of them ones, but they're close. But I'm just gonna go Benny Maru. And the fact that like his doppelganger could destroy the world, and he's like, I thought I was that weak. That shit was tough.
Arthur could destroy the world.
Could he?
He could cut it in half.
He cut the moon in half.
Yeah.
The moon's a lot smaller than.
No, he cut the planet in half.
He cut the planet in half.
Oh, he did. He did. That's how I feel.
Anybody else saying anymore?
I'm not.
All right. Looks like X is moving on. All right. A couple more names. X Sung Jinwoo. X Gen Narumi from Kaiju number 8. X Broly. X. Okay, here's a contentious one. Sinbad from Magi.
Playboy, billionaire, philanthropist.
I'll give it to Sinbad.
Gins and gods. I'd give it to Sinbad.
If I'm being a little nasty though,
I'm going Sinbad.
he decided to what's the word? No, delegate's not the right word. It's when you give authority to someone else. There's a term for that. He gave that authority. He was willing to give that authority to that goat named Alibaba. That's what happened in Magi. He said, Alibaba, you got it. You're better than me. Here you go.
But at the same time with him doing that, he technically did win. And then he it's like he won in a sense, and then he gave it to old dude. But he technically won first. He did win first.
He did beat David.
He completed his goal, and then he passed the torch. So he was like the chosen one and was technically the correct choice. But then gave it to Alibaba for to do something different. So
I ain't mad at Sinbad. Sinbad is him. But he does have that one blemish if you were going to give it to him.
How many quote unquote antagonists actually like completed their goals? Not a lot. So
became the god at the end. I respect it. Santo, oh yeah, Santo, you disrespect Magi. I forget.
I'm going X.
Well, I think Miles
he's
Monty said Sinbad.
He's LeVar Ball. He's never lost, man.
For sure. I'll give it to Sinbad. Sinbad has an entire story narrative, and then X only has one season. So I'll give it to Sinbad for now. Give me a season 2, and X might just clear the board. Sinbad or Aruma from Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh,
I'm biased, so
I kind of like that one.
I'm biased.
The CCG Grim Reaper.
I mean, he's kind of a tool, right? From my
anyone else see that movie with him when he was like a kid?
No, I didn't see that.
I think I saw it. I think.
Dude, been a problem.
Was he a tool, Riddell?
I'm pretty sure he was working for the.
Him and Ito were in cahoots, though. That was like their plan. Him and Ito?
Yeah. So he couldn't really fix it, so we entrusted Ken Kaneki to fix it. Maybe tool is the right word. I forget exactly like the full context because it's been so long since I read it. But I know for sure when he fought him in the manga, which is also why the anime sucks. The fact that I didn't do this fight in the anime is crazy. But in the manga, he fought it, realized this guy, and then let him be
win.
Heisei. Let him, and then entrusted Heisei to handle the business.
I forgot I need to stay off all social media today because of fucking April Fools. The first thing I saw, Steel Bar Ron comes back 6/7, 2026.
Yeah, stay off that internet, bro. Yeah, it's GG's. No internet rest of the day. Bro, Aruma's him. So who you picking, Sinbad or Aruma?
I don't feel like I could give an objective answer.
I'm picking Aruma. I didn't see the nigga lose.
How did he end? Because he didn't finish the series. How did he end? He wasn't at the end of the series. I know that for sure.
He killed himself.
Didn't he?
Yeah, he killed himself.
Why did he kill? I don't remember why he. It's been so
Didn't
long.
him and Kaneki fight and he kills himself in the fight?
Yeah, after he
Yeah.
like, basically killed Kaneki like 1,000 times. Like
Yeah.
killed himself.
Okay, I am remembering that correctly. Yes.
And then that's when he was like, okay, I'm gonna allow Heisei to finish the job.
Yeah.
But isn't that does that dwindle his Himothy case?
No, me packing myself
Yeah, no,
Yeah, but you didn't fix the problem. You let someone else fix the problem.
wasn't my job.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Him and Ito said we need to find the true one-eyed ghoul. That's the whole purpose of Algiri Tree and all of that. They achieved their goal. And I could go.
and he was dying. To be fair, like he was.
Yeah, he was on limited time. But while he was around, there was like
no
no conversation. It don't matter how many. Bring as many niggas as you want. We're all gonna run.
I'm there with you. I guess I just give credence to Sinbad because he was the irregularity. He was the unique figure. Right when he was a teenager, he started conquering people and they started following him as a teenager. Became the king, established his own kingdom, his own realm, became autonomous, where he was challenging all the other powerful kingdoms by himself. He conquered like 4 or 5 jinns by himself as well. His subordinates were so strong that they were comparable to the strongest people in the other verses. Then he became God. And then
at the same time, do we tax him for that, knowing that like, because in all reality, he's not the irregularity. He's literally like the ultimate like test tube baby. Like he was like engineered by God to like succeed him.
Well, Aruma's engineer too.
Yeah, but he was like Sinbad was made to be.
Yo, that's crazy.
He was meant to be the next David. Like all the stars perfectly aligned. The wind was perfect.
If you guys go in Aruma, fine. I'm gonna go X. I mean, I'm gonna go Sinbad. I'll go Sinbad. All right, Sinbad won. Almost done. Sinbad or Levi Ackerman. I got Sinbad. Anybody got Levi?
I got Sinbad.
Okay, Sinbad. Majority. Sinbad or Uruk from Tower of God.
Ooh.
Lonnie, you're the most caught up. What do you think?
Sinbad or Uruk? They're like, it's almost like this. It's like the same archetype, basically. Like they're both
very similar characters. I'll give you that.
Just because Uruk's not done yet and Sinbad literally won and achieved his goal, I'll say Sinbad.
All right, last two: Sinbad or Marileona.
Sinbad.
And then Sinbad, and of course, Escanor. I love Escanor.
Lonnie, where are you going? I think I know where you're going.
I mean, I want to go Sinbad, but do I knock Escanor for
what?
What are we knocking him for? Not getting the bid.
Not getting for
I don't say that. I'm
Yo.
want to say it.
You got a kiss though.
I'm gonna say Himothy's always get everything that they want. Sinbad got everything he wanted.
That's a good point.
Look, I love my boy Escanor, but when you really look at his resume, There's a lot of problems.
I don't know about that. He packed up Estarossa. He packed up Meliodas.
No. This is not about him mostly when he's fighting. It's about the other stuff that he was trying to get done.
Well, Merlin was on some other shit.
And Escanor isn't, and to be fair, Escanor isn't always Himothy. There are the times where he's not Himothy. Like you have to put the whole character into, I can't just acknowledge half of a character. There's the other half where a good majority of it he was Mickey. So
he's a bartender.
That's a whole character though. I'm comparing that to Sinbad. So it's like
fair enough. I love Escanor. I'm gonna go Sinbad. And that'll be everybody else Sinbad?
Yes.
All right. Sinbad wins the Himothy King of the Hills long, but I feel like we had to go through all the characters to find out that most hymn of hymns. So shout out. But that said, that is all we got for today, ladies and gentlemen. It would have been way longer if our guest did show, so probably worked out, to be honest. And maybe we'll have a dedicated episode for our guests to go over that particular topic. But anything else before we wrap
up? First thing first, me and Miles brought back Spawned In, the show where we just talk about video games, and it's up on our Patreon right now. We talked about Crimson Desert, from my getting into it to all the expertise that Miles had at the time. Obviously, we both been playing. I'm just wiping out bandits right now. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, right now I'm planting apples, growing some seeds. I'm kicking back. I'm enjoying the game right now. I'm just building up my village, my gray main camp.
I'm gonna take your advice, Miles. I'm gonna wait like 6 months and then buy it.
I'm not gonna lie, Lonnie. You might not even gotta wait 6, maybe like 3. They're putting patches out damn near every 3 days.
Okay.
Then wasn't there a new one today?
There was a new one like yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, because they're trying to fix a lot. It's just the quality of life. If you treat the game as a sandbox, you will really enjoy the game. But for everybody else, go watch Spawned In on our Patreon. It's really a lot of fun. We're trying to do this at least once a month. Pragmata, right, Miles? That's the next game we're going to talk about. That's a Miles special. I don't know nothing about it. So I'm kind of excited to just play it cold basically and see what he can, because this comes very highly recommended by Miles. But we want to do this. We want to do this a lot, because especially with how big a gamers that me and Miles are, Lonnie obviously as well. Santo, don't think I forgot about you. You know, we want to be able to do that more, and also we want to stream again, because we do need to start streaming our Crimson Desert or whatever we're playing.
I'm sticking to my stance. I don't think that's an interesting watch, bro. You would have to do like main story, or just like aggressively do like camp hunts or stuff. I'd be getting lost, bro. I was chopping down trees, getting beehives and shit. I was like I said, I've been fucking with the farming system, just planting shit, and then gambling, bro. I come home from work. That's my new thing I do. If I come home from work, I light me up one. I just gamble, bro. They have so many different card games. I can just sit there and gamble all day.
It
is a lot of fun. Like it's
quick question, and this is for the gamers. Because Miles, you said that you're enjoying the farming system and gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Is the gambling game here one of the best gambling games? Because I mean, I know I saw people talking about Gwent and stuff like that, which I really enjoyed. Gwent for The Witcher.
Gwent was awesome.
It was fantastic. I've seen different card games in the Final Fantasies and stuff like that. Like, is this like in Assassin's Creed as well? We have, a couple gambling games and whatnot.
Sure.
Where do you think this ranks?
I think
for like mini games.
So the thing is, it's just remakes of games that we already know. So I think that's what gives it a lot of credit. If you know how to play poker, you can pretty much hop right in and already understand how to play. So I would say, as far as like creatively, not that high, but it's just a fun, addictive thing to do. I think it's really high up there because unlike this, the AI are actually like smart. They're decent, and then you can cheat, and the AI can cheat, and you have to really be paying attention to how they're cheating. So there's one game where you have to basically pick up sticks, and they have money. They have like dollar value, and one person's distributing them. You have to pay attention to his hands because if he throws your sticks out with a fist, he cheated. If he used 2 fingers, that's the real pull. So there's little things to kind of misdirect you, keep you engaged, and that's only one game I'm talking about. So I think it's like fantastic. Now, if I had to pick one game that was above all, I think Gwent is the best ever. It was so good it got a standalone game. That's how good Gwent was.
I'm just always amazed by the amount of things you can do, man. Because you're right. I took your advice. Man, I'm hunting down bandits, just trying to discover more and more of the map. And I'm like, you know what? This is nice. I sat down. I had like a freaking little one of those Arizonas in my hand, Miles. I just threw the fishing hook out and just chilled out for like a good 20 minutes. Like I was listening to something on YouTube. You can cut, for lack of better terms, it feels like you can do anything for real.
Yeah.
That's what the game feels like, and that's where it shines. If they just cut the story part and just go sandbox, have fun. This game, I think even the criticisms that the game would have originally would be gone. And
the story's
really
ass, by the way. Story's ass.
Damn,
the story's definitely the story's
the
ass.
It's the worst part of the game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm like I said, man, I'm really excited, and like even by the time Lonnie gets it in 3 months, how good the game will be, or even any kind of other features that they'll offer. And also on a personal front, because I keep forgetting to do this, I made an AMV it feels like a month ago or a couple weeks ago. I did the first 2 songs from Baby Keem's album. It's the first time I've ever tried something like that. If you have a chance, go to my personal channel, check it out. I tried to do a little something with Maki fight in particular at one point, but I think this is fun. My goal, ironically, especially for my music people, I want to make an AMV of a whole album.
That's ambitious.
I want to do it. I saw somebody kind of do it with one of Kendrick Lamar's albums, but the way he makes is not the way that I make it. And I was like, I think I want to do that. So I'm just trying to get better at it.
Now, when you say album,
yeah, exactly. The whole album.
I'm not doing like J. Cole's album. I'm not doing like J. Cole's album,
or like a solid hour plus album.
I don't know yet, man. I don't know yet.
Lonnie, that could be ambitious.
Yeah, I was like, because
and you're gonna do the whole song in the album.
Yeah, because I already know. For instance,
damn,
I already know one album I would do it for if I could. Problem is, he's more of a singer, so I don't know. Most of his songs aren't AMV worthy. So it's like, I was like, I gotta find one that would work and that would make sense. But this is something from the moment I started making them, and I have some that I'm too scared to put out because I just think they're bad. It's like, I like to believe I'm getting better at it. That's why I was like, check out this new one where I combined 2 songs together. It's definitely the longest AMV I've ever made. So I got like 6 minutes. Check it out and let me know in the Discord, because I do want to get better at this.
I don't know if this would help. I feel like if you're trying to do like a whole album, you would have to do something like kind of hype and something that can go.
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like maybe the new Don Toliver album might be like something that
I did contemplate like the first ones that came to mind was Don Toliver's last album.
Oh, the Hearthstone Cowboy shit. That would be a pretty good one.
Yeah,
and I can do so many different things with that.
Gemstone, ATM.
But this isn't even something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep making them. I'm just gonna keep making them.
Anybody else have anything else to plug before we wrap up?
One Piece. That is all.
One Piece. Oh, T-Bait tomorrow.
Miles, make yourself free on Sunday so we could do Agenda Hour and talk about that chapter, bro.
Just call it Agenda Piece.
I got you this weekend, 100%.
We
I'm
never
gonna be
really
there.
touched on it, but like this is like
well,
really
be,
anticipated chapter,
Okay.
like a really highly anticipated chapter.
I mean, the spoilers are already out.
I don't want to even look at the. I've heard just think like small things about the spoilers. Like, nah, I need to read it. I need to read it. I can't.
Well,
We
I
got a
think
lot of
Sant-
reveals this arc. That's all I'm gonna say.
that's what I'm
crazy.
hearing. I think Santo is about to. I think I know what you're about to say. Open dojo. Go
yeah,
for it.
yeah. Open dojo on Friday.
It'll be out before then.
That's what I was gonna say. We're gonna be talking about One Piece for sure. So yeah, y'all pull up on dojo.
Shout out Open Dojo. What time is it? What time is Open Dojo?
9:15, 9.
On
EST.
Friday.
On
On
Friday.
Friday. Make sure you guys tune in for that for Open Dojos, and then tune in for Agenda Hour. That is every week, 2 p.m. EST on a Sunday, where we can talk about a little bit more of the niche stuff. More even if we talk about One Piece again, that's fine. But other times we also talk about things that we don't typically talk about on the main pod or on Open Dojo. That like Trojan X talked about a little bit last pod, or Boruto we talked about, and those are just things that for different types of bases you guys can lock into that, or we can get into like some more of the sports stuff or whatever that's going on as the NBA playoffs is right around the corner, and I'm sure there's some interesting conversations that I've seen regarding NBA awards,
Like
and
Pat Bev too, also trying to go viral. He has mental issues.
yeah. Well, Pat Bevan,
Jaden-
James Harden, and yeah,
Niggas forgot who
talking
D-Wade
about-
was, bro.
that's
They
crazy.
really
Yeah,
Talking about mental issues. I mean, Puka Nakua is doing stuff. Jaden Ivey doing
Jaden
stuff.
Ivey, like bro,
Yo,
yeah,
Jaden Ivey crashed, bro. What are you
my thing is,
thinking?
Jaden, like what he's saying is it out of pocket? Yes, but he clearly is out of his mind right now, and he's clearly like, not okay.
Yes.
People are like acting like, oh, he really thinks that's really. Yeah, he's clearly not in his right mind. Like this is I don't know. People like remember like he went to Notre Dame. Like, his mom's like the head coach of Notre Dame, and Notre Dame. Like he's a very educated, like well-known. He's off. He's clearly off. He doesn't like normally talk like he sounds different. He's acting different. He's not right in the head, bro. And like we saw last year when he tore his ACL, and he said at the beginning of the season, it's like, yo, I haven't been right mentally since I tore my ACL. He's been like he said he's been having mental issues since the beginning of the season. Then he gets traded, and he talked about how he like all his best friends are back in Detroit. Jalen Dunn was his best friend. He talked to him every day. So going through mental shit, you have to move to a different city. I think he just snaps. And he's going through this religious cycle.
This is not
bad.
a good.
No, it's bad, but it's like people are just.
But I can only give you so much. This is what I agree with Real Talk, by the way. I saw this from Real Talk's video. I can see Jaden Ivey being the next person that starts ending up on certain podcasts. I'm not gonna lie. He's like, because I already see Fox News talking about him on the TV. So,
Really?
yup. So you already know what this is going to be.
People are getting like behind him and like supporting.
Oh,
this is like
that means exactly we know
like, just Kanye. Like, oh, Kanye's speaking facts. Kanye's going through a manic episode, and we all know it. But like, y'all say
Kanye's going crazy again.
No, Kanye is good now because
he's good now because, of course, Bully came out, so he needs to sell some records.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
yeah. He always gets right whenever he's.
But I've never seen him apologize though.
You never seen him apologize?
He apologized for the last thing. The anti,
I didn't realize.
He apologized.
Yeah, he made like a statement or whatever.
But fair enough. By the way, album solid. It was good. I don't think it's trap. What?
I haven't listened to it. So
Miles good.
When Miles is disappointed, bro. Oh, wow.
Miles, if I give this album a 7 out of 10, that's good. You give it less than that?
I hold Kanye to a higher standard. I hold Kanye to a higher standard, bro.
Man, yeah, but that standard has been dropped
for sure.
What was that one album where you had that song where he was like just saying gibberish? the entire time.
Oh,
Poopity
Poopity Scoop?
Scoop.
Oh, that was just a random throwaway single.
Oh, that wasn't on the album. Okay.
Nah, thank God, Riddell. Thank God. Thank God. I don't. For me, in 2026, Kanye is no longer a serious artist to me.
Oh, man, that's very
Exactly.
fair.
So and
No.
so exactly. So for somebody that's not a serious artist, from what you got,
No,
it's good.
Kanye. It's
Yo,
Kanye,
even though he
bro.
dropped bangers after this, as soon as when he dropped "You're Such a Fucking Hoe" with like that Lil Pump, I was like, all right, I can't take this nigga seriously.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of fuck with that shit. Though.
I fuck with the song too, but at that moment I stopped taking him seriously
Yeah, for real.
Nah.
because it was
After
catchy. I hated that it was catchy.
after
Oh, it's one of those
uh,
songs. I'm
cl-
guessing.
closed on Sunday. She's my Chick-fil-A. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
so
that's
Closed on Sunday. She's about to, you know, you know what? I'm trying to lose weight. Can't eat. Anyway, with that said, we're gonna wrap up. I do recommend people check out, peep that, freaking, I somehow found it in the archives. That one, what is it called? What's it called? A parody? I think it's called a parody. That one parody I made for Black Clover, peep that. That's on the Patreon.
Oh, yeah,
That shit I made so long ago. Shout out that for sure. I don't know how I found it.
Talking about stuff that you found in the archives. When I was moving, I found these, and I'm still waiting on Ty
Yo.
to give me a
Yo.
damn update.
We about to post.
Well, he said he's working on the new stuff he's doing.
He's been saying, yeah, he's been saying that since Randall's been reading the fucking Land of Waves. Like, it's been 84 years. It's been 84 years.
What's the creator of Hunter x Hunter's name?
Tagashi.
This is my
Ty
Hunter
Tagashi?
Hunter right now.
Ty's getting
Nah,
Tagashi allegations.
Ty's not as bad as Tagashi. That nigga Tagashi, he posting pictures with his family and shit.
Yeah,
I'm
he
just like, yo, bro, can
like
you
the
put
booth.
pen to paper? I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Bro, I remember when we hear those updates, they finish 2 pages of the next chapter. I'm like,
Shut
okay.
up.
No, and then what gets me tight, they're gonna say Tagashi is with his family. He's looking healthy. Pen to paper, nigga.
Yeah, wait,
got
what
work to
was
do.
their promise, Miles? Wasn't it like, oh, we're gonna do like 50 chapters? We're gonna drop 50 chapters or some shit like that?
Shit.
Oh my goodness. I also recommend if you're a D&D fan, I started streaming Star Wars D&D
Ooh.
on Twitch on Thursdays. Some guy invited me, so now I'm on there. I'm playing a villain on there as well. And they also want me to do something else. I don't know if I should talk about that because that's kind of behind closed doors. But Star Wars D&D, if you like it, I'm streaming on Thursdays, like
You look
around
more
1
like a
p.m.
Thrawn. You're a Thrawn type of player.
Now he's working. He's posting updates. Yeah, all right, bro.
Chill, he's supposed to update on Twitter. So make sure you check out this. And this will be the only time I say this as well, because typically I don't mix the two. In this considering all the current stuff that's going on in our political world, I do recommend people check out my political podcast. I'm talking to very important people over there, and it's very important to stay updated and informed on what's going on right now.
Hey, even
Say
though we're
that.
April Fools, that cross-dressing thing was wild.
Oh, it's Christy Nolan's husband. Yeah, that was kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie.
Husband being cross-dressed.
That was kind of wild. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, no, that came out today. That came out today. Random.
Yo, these people are weird, man. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, another great episode. This new season of anime should be very interesting. A lot of anime I'm gonna lock into for sure, and we'll be talking into. With that said, you guys have a good one. Take care and peace.